water, earth, Fire. Air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him the most, he vanished. 100 years passed, and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named En. And although her airbending skills are great, she has a lot to learn before she's ready to save anyone. But I believe En can save the world.
Hi guys! Thanks for coming to today's stream. I hope you like your little recap for the Avatar. Hello. Okay guys, I've always wanted to do this stream. Ever since I rewatched the entire Avatar series. I finished it like a week or two ago, and I really much enjoyed it. How many of you have watched the Avatar? Like not the movie, the actual like anime. By the way, I'm not talking about the Avatar, you know, the blue creatures. I'm talking about like Avatar Aang. Yay! Okay, if you guys have watched the Avatar Airbender or Korra, then you guys should know, like, there's the four main elements that these characters, or most of these characters can bend. It's water, earth, fire, and air. And today, we are going to be discussing which NIJI EN member would be able to bend which element. So, let's pull out our tier list. Okay, so I made a tier list. So we can like also add in other elements that like are subcategories. So for example, if you guys have watched the anime or read the comic or whatever, like you know that like there's characters who can bend fire and also use lightning. So we can do that too. And then there's also like, oh shit, my reverb is on, sorry. And then we can also like, there's blood bending underwater, there's like metal bending under earth, and then I don't know, fart bending in air. Yeah! So I wanna like, see who will be under each element. Okay, so maybe we could do it in like wave or order. Bloodbending is my favorite. Honestly, bloodbending is like, you know, kind of like dark magic. You know? It's like kind of unethical-ish. Someone said piss bending? Oh my god. You're so right. I wonder how that works. Honestly, if you can water bend, I'm sure you can piss bend. Okay, is there going to be an avatar? Yeah, there will be. Wait, how do I add? Add a row below. I'm gonna make this purple. Okay. And then we call it... we call it the Avatar. Thank you, Voitan, for the Akasupa! Avatar N, cute, her hoodie. Oh yeah, I thought I would wear the hoodie today because it's a very, like... Avatar thing to do. No? I don't know. Like I have to keep myself a secret from the world. Oh my god, by the way, this is my cursor. Don't you think it's so cute? I love it. Yeah. Okay. So, let's start, everybody. And then maybe at the end of the stream, I'll like go into like VC and ask if anyone is like, if anybody wants the debate, like if they should be in a different element category. So I also put in categories like people who can't bend, because there has to be some people who can't bend, you know? That's just how the universe is. So we'll see. We'll see who it's gonna be. Okay. Is it not fair? What do you mean it's not fair? It's literally in the writing of the avatar. There's people who can't bend. Also, it is fair. Because like, where there is something that you can have, somebody else will not have. So, yeah. Okay. Why aren't you bald for this stream? Because then I have to like throw out all of my hair, and that's really annoying. Okay, so let's start with Lazulite because they're the first wave. Okay, let's start with our Sky Dragon, Alira Pandora. Where's she? Oh, there she is. Alright guys, so off the bat, I personally think that Alira should be under air. And if we're going to like personality wise, you know, I think it suits her very much. Don't you guys agree? You know, because she's very like flexible, she's very whimsical, very, very passive, very kind and gentle and patient. I think like, you know, not only does she fit the air theme, she also fits the air like philosophy. So like in the avatar, people who are from well, the air nomads, I think is what they call it, like the airbenders. They are like, most of them, I think, if not all of them, are like monks, and they're trained to be like kind of patient and vegan or something. I don't know. Anyways, I think it fits her so well. She never stops yapping. Lung capacity equals airbending. You know what? That makes a little bit of sense. Her personality, I think she's more water. I really do think she's more air. She's like really passive and also really like, she has all the qualities of like an air nomad, you know? I really do think so. Water can be really gentle, but at the same time, water can also be very like dangerous, you know? Like kind of like slightly spiteful sometimes. It's because they can like transform into ice and stuff like that, and then like large amounts of waves can really like bring you down, sort of thing. So I think like Alira fits air perfectly. So I'm gonna place her here because everybody else's opinions in chat does not matter. I'm the streamer. Yeah. Alira is chill. She's like air because I need her to survive. That's smooth, man. That's smooth. Why are we here? I don't know. You can go home if you'd like. Okay. Who's next? Okay. Where's my fish? Fish? Oh, there you are. Okay, fish. What do you guys think? I mean, if we're just basing it off of theme, then I think Finana should be in water. But what do you think about, like, personality-wise? You know? Do you think fish would be, like, water? Or, like... Sometimes I think she might even be in fire, which is very ironic. Personally, fire? I mean, fire, I feel like they need to be really, really aggressive, and I don't really think Finana is like super duper aggressive. I think she's maybe only aggressive in perhaps Valorant. I do think, like, weirdly enough, she does fit water. Because again, like, she's very gentle, very sweet, and at the same time, there's like a spicy side to her, which is kind of like the cold, icy, you know. Don't you guys think so? Uncle Iroh is not aggressive? Uncle Iroh was aggressive. I mean, before his like Uncle Iroh arc, he was like, it was hinted that he was like going through a lot of like turmoil and stuff. So he was pretty aggressive, I think, before. Do you guys think she should be in water? Because I think she fits water more than fire. I definitely don't think she fits air or earth. And I definitely don't think she's the Avatar. I think if Hinata was the Avatar, she'd be like, it's okay. I think I'm just gonna go play Valorant. You know, so that wouldn't really work. Yeah, I think she's water. Cause like, she can be a little like cool, you know? Cool. Like all of her songs. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So next is Obsidia. So we got like Wozami and Petra. Let's do Wozami first. Okay guys, I was thinking about this a lot. Hear me out. Oh my god, I sound like Diego. I think Rosemi might be fire. I feel like Rosemi might be fire. Rosemi is the Avatar? You know what? That could work too. The biggest thing I feel that like why she might be fire is she's pretty like feisty and passionate. She's very, very passionate and she's very like Genki energy. And she's very like kinda like upbeat, you know? So can you imagine her as a firebender? It'll be kinda like I can see it, I can feel it. She's a plant? I know she's a plant. That's why I think ironically she is a firebender. She would be like, she'd be like, look at how much fire I can produce, guys! Ah! You know, she would definitely do something like that. Burn it all to the ground! Very good! You know, like I see that, I hear it, I see it, I feel it, I smell it. Like seriously, I swear to God she would be a firebender. Okay. I feel she's gonna burn things. That's not necessarily true. Just because you're a firebender doesn't necessarily mean that you're like destructive, you know? It could also mean that like you're full of life and passion. And I feel like that's Rosemi, you know? The impression sold me? Yeah, because I can hear her in my head. Okay, so there's another question. So, you guys think Rosemi is more of a firebender or the Avatar? I 89% agree. Oh my god, there's mixed answers. Okay, a lot of you guys are saying fire, and then a lot of you guys are saying the Avatar. Let's do a poll. I feel like it's like a pretty good 50-50. Okay. Hold on, let's do a poll, because I can't tell. Would Rosemi be firebender or the Avatar? Start poll. What about the Avatar from the Fire Nation? Oh, I feel like she would definitely be from the Fire Nation. So, why not a plant bender? Because we're doing it based off of kind of more like personality and not so much of their themes. But so far, like, yeah, it does follow the theme. Like, Ethyria being air and Finana being water. Okay, it's like super close. It's like 60%, 40%. There's swamp benders. I know, we'll get into those subcategories later. You have to be bald if you're the Avatar. Why do I feel like there's a bunch of like 14-year-olds asking like questions a 14-year-old would ask in school? It'd be like, teacher, do you have to be bald if you're the Avatar? Oh, but teacher, are we gonna talk about the swamp element? Sensei, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, guys, oh my god, I feel like I'm teaching a class. No, you don't have to be bald, and yes, you can go pee. Avatar Roku isn't bald. Exactly, everybody else wasn't bald. It was just Aang, guys. Did you even watch the anime? Okay, so most of you guys think that Rosemi would be a firebender. So let's put her there. We can always, like, go back and, like, rearrange things. But I really do think she would be a firebender too. Weirdly enough. I think it would fit her so well. But I don't think she would be able to lightning strike. I think... Because, like... According to, like, the Avatar world, in order to kind of, like, redirect lightning or, like, produce lightning, you really have to have, like, a lot of solidarity. You have to be, like, very, very, like, decisive. And I think sometimes... This is the cute side of Rosemi. But, like, I think sometimes she can be very, like, she gets very embarrassed easily and, like, indecisive a little bit. In the cutest darn way. But in terms of, like, being able to use lightning, I don't think she's gonna be able to do that. She'll be like, ah, Sukashi! You know? And then the lightning will just not come out. She's very decisive when she's good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a different game. That's a different element, guys. Okay, what about Petra? Okay, I was a little bit stumped about Petra, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, maybe she might fit water, but what do you think? Do you think she would fit water? Because she's, like, from Antarctica? Petra can't bend. Wait. Actually, let me think about it. Petra can't swim? I thought she could. Oh my god, you're so right. Yeah, I do think Petra might not be able to bend. Oh my god, yeah, I don't really see Petra bending. Yeah, because she's, like, really smart and she's great at, like, planning. She has really good leadership skills. But I think the one thing that she might not have is an element. Oh my god! Yeah, I kind of see that, guys. Oh shit! Is it gonna be our first non-bender? She is Sokka. No, she's not as silly as Sokka, but, like, she's definitely, like, she gives off, like, non-bending vibes. Like, I get what you mean. I think she'll just, like, go up to the enemy and be like, yeah! And be like, oh, sorry, I was just trying to help. Petra has After Effects bending. Yeah, that's what I mean. She has the brains. Oh my gosh, she really does have non-bender behavior. That's so funny. You're so right, guys. Okay, I'm putting her in can't bend. I'm sorry, Petra. She'll probably be okay with you. I'm not gonna lie. She'll probably be like, yeah, I think I wouldn't be able to bend too. It's okay. She's the brains. We need the brains. She's gonna pop off on Twitter. Everybody pops off on Twitter. It's fine. Just ignore them. Yeah, she has, like, that, like, genius plans that she'll be like, okay, Lyra, I will... Oh my god, why do I still sound like Rosemi? Like, okay, Lyra, you should go into the sky and then, like, attack the enemy from the back. And then, Finana, if you can make ice sculptures to block the enemy in line. And Rosemi, when the enemy comes forward, attack them straight on. You know, I feel like she would be able to do stuff like that. She's really, really smart. Oh my god, I can see that. I can see that so clearly in my head. Petra Gurin is not a bender. That is so Petra. Damn, we're so good at this, guys. The impression on the girls are too good. I think I just spent too much time with them. Yeah, she's creative too. Petra can become a chi blocker like Tai Lee. Oh my god, we need to put in, like, chi blocker. Oh my god, let's put that in. That's not really an element, but, like, oh, sorry. Chi blocker. Chi. Ready? Chi. Hello? Chi blocker. Then we'll make this magenta. Okay, I added another line. First of all, I don't think Petra can be a chi blocker because she has flippers. She doesn't really have fingers most of the time. And also, again, like, I don't think she's gonna be able to do stuff like that. She's more of the, like, the brains, you know? So, I added chi blocker in, but I don't think that's Petra. Okay, next one. Ethyria. Let's start with Mumu first. Okay, hands down, guys, I think Mumu would be fire. She has so much like spite. What do you guys think? I feel like not only would she be fire, she would be able to do like blue fire and also maybe possibly lightning. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Mumu would be able to do lightning? I feel like she would. She's definitely fire. Yeah. She's very hot-headed, stubborn. But she's also very passionate and full of life. And I think her fire color would be blue, like Azula. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Do you guys think she'd be able to lightning strike? Okay, let me ask. Let me ask the poll. Let us ask the council. Can Mumu use lightning? Okay, I'm gonna do a poll. Let's put Mumu in... Where's Mumu? Oh, there she is. Fire. And if she can lightning bend, or not lightning bend, but like if she can use lightning, then we'll make up a new subcategory. She can, but she doesn't know how. I mean, that's fair. She's a fire tornado. She's Azula. No, she's so much nicer than Azula. But she's definitely very like head on, and she knows what like especially when she's decided on something, she will like stick to it. So I think that kind of personality can definitely like learn how to use lightning. So lightning when she molds. You can't be molding if you're using lightning. You have to be very like focused, and sometimes she has like this very like focusing energy, like very focused energy. Remember, like one of the only characters that can use lightning is Azula, but they don't necessarily have to be like Azula to be able to use lightning. Like also Uncle Iroh can use lightning too, and he's very different from Azula. But the thing that they share in common is that they're very like focused, and they're very like decisive and concrete with like, you know, certain things. Like they have that energy, you know? It's hard to explain. But okay, so most of you guys think that Mumu can also use lightning. So let's make a subcategory. Add row below. And then we'll call it... We'll make it like this. Fire plus lightning. Okay. Is it light tending or lightning? No, it's light tending, right? Did I spell it right? Is it lightning? Oh, you're right. It is like this. Okay. Okay. So, Rosemi would be in fire, and Mumu as well, but she can do lightning. Okay, but who's Toph? Toph is not an element, Charlie. Toph is a character. Okay. What about Millie? Is this Avatar the Last Airbender, or does the Legend of Korra bending will count? It's like basically the Avatar universe. Like, I don't think it really matters, you know? It's more about the elements in themselves. Millie is Earth? Really? You guys think that Millie is Earth? Okay. Can I get some explanations as to why? Feels water or Earth? I can see Millie making huge earth boba. Oh my god, you're so right. She would do that. She would like fucking bend like boulders and then place them in front of their chest. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, she would do that. Maybe she would be an earthbender. Actually, I was really like not sure what Millie would be able to bend. Like, I know she would be able to bend something, but yeah, maybe she is Earth. And also, I can see her like bending Earth to make like sculptures, like sexy women sculptures. Earth people are headstrong and crazy creative. That's true. And she's pretty grounded, you know? And Earth people are usually very good like support for other people. Like, they got your back, literally. So I feel like that does make sense that Millie could be an earthbender. What about like Do you think she'd be able to bend, like, metal? No? I think so too. I don't know. I feel like she might not be able to bend metal. Where's Millie? Okay, Millie is here. But you know what? Millie is super duper creative. So I think that she might eventually learn how to bend sand. You know, because with sand you can manipulate a lot like easier, and I can see her like doing a lot of things with sand. Right? So can she bend lava? Let me think. I don't know. I don't think so. I think out of lava, metal, and sand, Millie would be able to bend earth and sand. Cause lava, I feel like... I feel like she'd be really scared to bend lava, you know? It's like really, really hot. I feel like the sand one makes the most sense because it gives her the leeway of being... like, giving her the opportunity to, like, be more creative with it. So, I think, like... I feel like sand makes the most sense. Yeah, okay. Let me add in a category. Add row below. Earth and sand. Oh wait, I changed this one. Whoops! Hold on. How do you use this? Okay. Alright. I feel like this is gonna be a long list. Well, the world of Avatar is pretty diverse, so I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we have a pretty accurate explanation for all of these people. Sand because there's silicone in it. Y'all are crazy. What does that mean? Yeah, poor Petra. Why? She's like the brains. Okay, next is me. What do you guys think? Do you think I could bend fire, air, earth, or water? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sure either. So sometimes I can be very like angry. I have a lot of anger. I could be fire. I don't think I'm air, guys, because air people are like very calm. And I am calm, but like not like as calm and chill. I tend to feel like I'm a... You are Uncle Iroh. Oh my god, there's like mixed answers! Air because you're detached from life? Okay, Fu-chan, one reason why I don't think I'm air is because, first of all, I hate flying. And like, if you're an airbender, you have to kind of like get used to being in the air, you know? And I hate that. I hate flying so much. Also, like, I just don't like being high up. And I feel like if you're an airbender, you propel yourself up quite a bit, you know? There's actually so many mixed answers. What did Shu say? Warm water? Like hot water? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, guys, if you guys are all giving mixed answers, I feel like there's only one answer left. I must be the Avatar. Oh my god, you know why? Because people who are chosen to be the Avatar, they don't want to be the Avatar, like at first. You know, nobody becomes the Avatar and they're like, yippee! I get to save the world! Like the first couple months, they're always like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't want to be the Avatar. You know, they have like this emotional turmoil. And I feel like Korra did, but she got humbled. Yeah, Korra's different. It's either you're like really excited and then you get humbled and then you think about like, you know, if you're even suited for the part. Or you, from the very get-go, become like really, you know, sad about the fact that you have to save the world. Avatar born to air tribe and still scared of the air. Honestly, that could be a plot. Enna the Avatar, it's over. The world is doomed. Hey! Honestly, if I were the Avatar, I would run away. I'll be like, no, I'm gonna pretend I'll never bend. Okay, guys, I really don't know. I'm gonna make a poll so you guys can vote. Okay. I really don't know what element I would be. Sometimes I feel like I would be fire. Sometimes I feel like the air would suit my theme of being a bird. And some people on Twitter, when I asked this question, they were saying earth because they were like, you're grounded. And I was like, okay. And some people say water because, I don't know. Okay, what element am I? Let's do... Okay, so if all 4 of these kind of relatively are around the same percentage, then we only have one other option, which is the Avatar. So, let's do it. Okay guys, vote on which element I would most likely be. Water, fire, earth, or air. Oh my goodness. They're all within range! Water because you pee a lot? That's... Honestly, I wish I could pee bend my pee, you know? That'd be really convenient. You're Korra, but specifically in the episodes when she's depressed, disillusioned with life, and running from her role. Hey, it's a lot of responsibility to be the Avatar. I honestly don't know what to pick. Right? I don't know what to pick either! I feel like sometimes I'm Earth because I'm so, like... stable. Well, not mentally, but maybe, like, in my morals. Okay, so we got, like, about 35% air, 19% Earth, 17% fire, and 28%... Oh, it's kind of changing. Like, 28, 29% water. So they're relatively all within, like, range-ish. Wait, most of you guys think I would be an airbender. So maybe... Seems pretty Avatar-y results to me. I know, it's like nothing, it's like pretty much all in range. It's kind of crazy. I believe in bloodbender and a spite is strong. I don't want to bloodbend. Curious as to why air though. I don't know. I don't think that I'm air. Oh my god, but you know what? It could be like that plot that Fuchan proposed. Like, being born an airbender and not liking air. That is a thing too. That'll be really funny. You're not the Avatar, stop coping. Guys, I don't even want to be the Avatar. I legit just want one element. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put up another poll. I actually want to bend fire, because I think it's cool. But like, everyone's saying air. Okay. What is Enna? Okay, so now we're gonna do another poll. So, air or the Avatar? You choose, guys. I don't know. I low-key don't want to be the Avatar. I think being the Avatar is a huge responsibility that nobody wants, and I don't want it either. I'm telling you, 3 seasons running from air and learning every other element, then a final one overcoming your fear of air. No! I hate flying! I want to bend fire so that I can cook and not have to worry about, like, the induction stoves. And keep myself warm because I love being warm. And she can't overcome her fear in the end. And I'm sorry you don't have fire vibes. No! I love fire. I'm always in a building full of fire. It's happened twice. Come on, guys. Hey, induction is convenient. It's convenient, but it's not hot enough. Like, it takes forever to cook. And then, when I, like, try to heat up anything, and it, like, smokes up just a little bit, my smoke alarm goes off. It's so annoying. Okay. Oh my god, it's very close. Okay. So most of you guys think that I'd be air, so... Okay, I guess I'm an airbender. Oh my god. I'm an airbender? That's crazy. I thought I'd be Earth at least. Someone else in your building is the firebender. Well, I guess I'm never using my airbending skills because I hate flying. Also, seriously guys, like one of the weathers that I most dislike, was that English? I don't know. Is like super duper windy days. I think like, you know, when it's super windy, like there's always like some tiny particle being blown into your eyes. Even if you wear glasses, it's so annoying. I hate windy days. So that's so interesting that you guys think that I'd be air. Okay, let's move on. Where are my Luxium boys? Okay, who should we start? Let's start with Shu, because he's in the chat. Or he was. Okay guys, what do you think Shu would be? Hear me out. I think Shu would ironically be either fire or a chi blocker. Can't bend. No, I think Shu would be able to bend. I think he's very like, I think he can disarm like benders. And have you ever read the poetry of the great airbending guru, Lahima? No, I haven't. Again, I don't like air. Shu is as calm as the water. But I do think he would be able to bend something. I don't think he's earth. I don't really think he's air. I feel like he might be fire. Do you guys feel that? Do you think he would be fire? Because fire also means life, like honing and preserving life. And I feel like he's really good at that. No. Well, a lot of you guys are also saying that he could be the avatar. Who said chair? Oh my god, do you guys think he should be an earthbender because of the chair? Okay guys, I'm confused about Shu too. Shu doesn't have avatar vibes. Closest is waterbender that can bloodbend or a really good chi blocker. I also don't really think Shu has like avatar vibes. I feel like if we went to Shu and we were like, Shu Yamino, you are the next avatar, Shu would just be like, oh cool. And play Valorant. Okay, I'm gonna make a poll. I don't know. It's hard. Some of the people are kind of hard. How do I make a poll again? Oh, I have to get rid of this one. Okay. What is Shu? So a lot of you guys don't agree that he would be fire, so I'll write down Earth for the chair. Or the avatar. But I'm gonna put in fire anyways, because I think he would be fire. What is Shu's element? Okay guys, let's vote on this. What happened to my poll? Hello? Oh god, YouTube. Hold on guys, I have to refresh my page. Did that not go through? Oh shit, sorry. What is Shu's element? Fire. Earth. Honestly, he could also be Earth, because he's very like... he's very supportive. Or the avatar. Okay, here. What about water? I don't think he would be water, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really see a lot of people say that he was water either. Bro is water because he's the best at going with the flow. But I don't see Shu as a healer. Shu is fire and earth because he has the flames. And the chair is wood and that burns. So his element is campfire. Okay. So somebody in the chat did not watch the Avatar. Thank you, Mr. Malloy, for your input. Sparkling water. See guys, we can't have Shu as the Avatar. He's gonna just say like memes like that. Like, Shu, it is time for your water bending practice. Sparkling water, you know? my lord, guys. Oh wow, you guys think that Shu might be an earthbender? Oh my god, earth and fire, I kind of like tied. I think he might also be an earthbender. You're right, I haven't seen Avatar The Way of Water yet. I heard it was good. You should watch it, Box. It's really good. I think you'd enjoy it. Becomes a soda stream. Guys, please don't pick the Avatar for Shu. Oh my god, Earth and Fire. Okay, most people think that Earth is winning though. And I kind of agree too, weirdly enough. I think he's very supportive. And he's very like, he's pretty decisive when he decides on something. And I think that Earthbenders usually are very creative. He's pretty creative. Do you guys see his lore? Somebody in the chat was like, he's dense. Guys, he's very down to earth. Yeah, that too. You know what? I do think he might be an earthbender. What about metal? Do you think he would be able to bend metal? I think Shu would be able to bend metal. I don't know why, but that makes so much sense to me. I feel like, first of all, he literally has the arm strength. And, like, you know, he's obviously very smart, so he would be able to kind of, like, sense, like, the minerals in metal and be able to bend that. Yeah, let's do it. I think so. I think he would be able to earth and metal bend. Okay. On a row below. We're gonna make this earth plus metal. Okay, Shu, where are you? There you are. Oh my gosh! That fits so well! Yeah. Earth plus fire equals lava? Oh my god. Wait, do you guys think he would be able to lava bend too? Because, like, he's, like... A lot of you guys also thought that he could be an firebender. Makes an HDMI cable. I do... Maybe lava too. You know what? You're so powerful, Shu. Okay, earth plus metal plus lava. You know what? I do see that. Weirdly enough. Okay. Okay, we've decided on shoes. Okay, let's pick box next. I don't know why, but I feel like putting box in can't bend. I don't know why, it just makes so much sense to me. Fire? I feel like if Box had fire, he would accidentally destroy a lot of things. I think it would be also really funny. Can't bend, watch Avatar first. Exactly. Or can't bend for laughs. I guess he just punch people and call it bending. I know, I feel like weirdly not being able to bend is a very Vox thing too. But yeah, I can see the fire too. It's definitely not air or water. And definitely not earth. Yeah, I do think like fire would be the closest, or maybe one of the only elements that would suit him. He's very feisty. Very passionate. Very, very passionate actually. Full of life. Yeah. Yeah, he might be fire. This is true. I can breathe fire, but I'm generally very clumsy. I'm not bending too much. Yeah, Vox is surprisingly very clumsy in a very endearing way, which is why I also think it would be really funny if he was not in the bending, not being able to bend, I mean. Could make an argument for air the way I yap. What are you trying to say? You trying to say airbenders are yappers? Oh shit, Alira's in there. Okay. Okay guys, let's do a vote. I think it's either he's a firebender or he can't bend. He bends Pokemon cards. Wow. That's great. What is Vox? Firebender or cannot bend. Okay guys. If he were a firebender, he'd definitely have these moments where he would accidentally like burn something and be like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. You know, like that kind of reaction. I can see that. Okay, guys, hold on. I have to charge my phone again. Why is my phone always out of battery? Think about it. Can you guys hear me? The more I think about it, the more I do think Vox would be a firebender, because he like probably like, you know, accidentally like burn something, and then he would kind of like be wise about his mistakes and be like, now you see everyone, we have to be careful with fire because it's a very dangerous element to be able to wield in the hands of a human or demon lord. You know, I can see that. Oh my god, yeah. That was my Vox impression. Oh my god, yeah, he would be a firebender. But I don't think he'd be able to do lightning. Because, my lord, if you have too much, like, emotional turmoil, I think lightning would be very, like, hard to control or to redirect. So I think he is just a fireman. Okay, I'm gonna put Vox in fire. Okay. Dragon breath? Also, yeah. I almost spat my tea out because someone in the chat said no, he's Fire Lord Oza. Yo, you almost made me choke on my drink. I feel like he might like look the part, but he's definitely not Fire Lord Ozai, okay? Fire Lord Ozai is such a meanie. And Vox is very kind. But it's funny that someone said that. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's do Ike. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are gonna say earthbending for the metal part, but do you think that would fit his personality? I personally think... You guys think water? No, I don't think Ike is a waterbender, guys. I don't think so. I think he might... Blood band? Water, he is always underwater in his music videos. His outfit is blue. Guys, that is not how you determine what element... Okay. He's calm, but when he's agitated, he'd be like an icy storm. Okay. Non-better sticks to the arts like Sokka. I was thinking about that too. I would think that like Ike wouldn't be able to bend either. Because he's so smart. Like he's like kind of like the planner. At the same time, okay, some of you guys did kind of convince me that he might be water. His guitar bends though. Chi blocker? This is hard. He could be a bloodbender. No, I think he's too like sweet to be a bloodbender. I think if you want to be a bloodbender, you have to really like be kind of not evil, but just like be a little unethical. I don't think he's air. I think he might possibly be earth, maybe water. This is hard. Okay, let me put up a poll. A lot of you guys are saying earth or water or non-bender. Okay. Oh my god, that's hard. I actually don't know what I could be. Earth, water, or non-bender. Ike? Actually, he could be water. Because there's ice, too. He kind of has like a cool presence. But he's also very gentle. Well, actually, yeah, he could be water. Now that I'm thinking about it, water might be best suited. Yeah. Ike is a bloodbender? No, I disagree. I don't think he would be a bloodbender. I really don't. He could be a healer too. That's true, he could. I do see him healing. Yeah, you know what? I do think Ike is a waterbender. I'm gonna put Ike in water. And I think he would be able to heal too. Can all waterbenders heal, guys? Or was it more specific than that? I can't remember. Can all waterbenders heal? Not all can heal? Oh, okay, then I think we have to make a new category. Okay. I feel like he would be able to heal. I think it was this color. Water plus healing. Alright. Okay. You guys convinced me. I carry band-aids usually. Here you go, guys. The avatar, Shuya Mino. Healing everyone. With a bag full of convenient items. Okay. Where is our favorite mafia boss? Oh, there he is. Okay, what do you... Okay, Luca. Definitely. I'm just gonna say it right now. He's an airbender. Okay? He would use air and just fly all the time. He'd be like, Pog! And just go into the air, come back down, blow like wind at people for fun. He would 100% be air. No bend? What? You guys think Luca can't bend? I swear to God he would be an airbender. Cabbage vendor. What? Really? I swear he would be an airbender! Can you not see it, guys? Just imagine him going up into the sky like over and over and over. Like, I can definitely see that. Oh my god, a lot of people are saying can't bend. Okay, I'm making a poll right now. I swear to God. He is an airbender! Air or cannot bend. And you know what? I can see him fart bending. Like Milo from Korra. He'd do that. I swear to God he would. Airbenders meditate. Yeah, but Milo doesn't meditate. Like, there's definitely wacky airbenders. And then he's gonna be like... He'd probably be like, I don't know, bend these nuts or something, you know? Like, he would make those jokes. Oh my god, most people think that, like, he can't bend? That's so funny. Don't let him bend. You convinced me? Yeah, that's right, guys. Think about it. I feel like it makes so much sense. And he's kind of like an advocate, sort of, you know? He's very, like... He's like... For the good, you know? Okay, you guys are saying... Okay, a lot of people are saying he can't bend. I'm sorry, Luca. I guess the council has spoken. Well, at least Petra has a friend. Really? I swear to God, he would be able to bend air. But okay. Sure, guys. He does have Aang energy. A little bit. Well, I feel like if he can't bend, then he'll just kind of come in and be like, guys, wait, guys, I have an idea. Like, what is he gonna add to the plan? Can he be a chi blocker? No, I don't think he would be a chi blocker. I think Luca would not be able to figure out the correct places to block chi. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I don't think he's gonna know where it is, or, you know. Okay. Alright. I mean, I also can see that he could potentially be a non-bender, but I do think he's an airbender too. Just pog through the pain. Meanwhile, he never gets hurt because protagonist buff. You're so right. He could be like a protagonist that's not like a bender at all. That'd be kind of funny. Luca is so Sokka coded, smart but silly. That is true. That is true. Okay, let's move on to Noctis. Let's do Fuchan first. Okay, hands down, I already know. Fuchan is an earthbender. For sure. And earth and metal. Because cyborg. But also, like, okay, I'll tell you why it makes sense. Earthbenders are very, like, strong supporters. He supports every single person that he ever comes across. I swear to God. Very King Boomy coded, yeah. And he gets very, like, silly, but in a very creative way sometimes, you know, with his, like, 500 personas. He is definitely... Okay, I'm glad you guys all agree that Fuchan is definitely an earthbender. And I think also he will be able to bend metal too. Do you think Fuchan would be able to bend lava? Because I think that might... Actually, he's pretty angsty. But, I don't know. Not really? I mean, you don't necessarily have to be angsty to bend lava. Yes, when he's pissed. Okay, let's do a poll. Okay, so we all agree that Fuchan is an earthbender. But, can Fuchan also bend lava? Okay. Fuchan. So, is he only earth plus metal? Or earth plus metal plus lava? There hasn't been any examples of someone being both a lava and a metal bender. What do you mean? She's right here. He's a metal and a lava bender. He can bend the truth. Oh my god, you're so right. He's so good at Among Us. That is so true. Oh my god! Fuchan would be such a good lie detector. You know how like Toph can like tell if someone is lying by the vibrations of their heartbeat? Oh my god, 100% Fuchan would be able to do that too. He's so good at it already. We need to put that in a category. That's not really an element, but like I just thought it was fun. Oh my god. Okay, so most of you guys do think he would only be able to bend earth and metal. So I guess we'll make another category. This is a lot of categories. Okay, the more specific, the more fun. Oh my god, you're so right, guys. Earth plus metal plus lie detector. That is Fuchan, 100%. That... Oh no, I put in the wrong one. Which one did I do? Oh. I think I replaced sand. This thing is so confusing to use. Hello? What the F? You just made me my own role? No! In the Avatar world, there's a character that... Her name is Toph, and she, like, is able to detect lies. I feel like you would fit that too. Where's Fuchan? Fuchan... I'm here. Okay. Earth plus sand, earth plus metal plus lie detector, earth plus metal plus lava! Oh my god, that makes so much sense! Guys, I'm very happy with this tier list. I think it's very accurate. Except for maybe Luca, but I'm not sure. Okay. There was one in Korra too. Oh yeah, you're right. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. What about Albin? My eyes do look like Toph's too. Yeah, and you're old, so like, it's harder for you to see stuff. But being blind doesn't mean that you're an earthbender. I just thought it'd be funny. That you're like, closer to Toph. Okay, Albin. Okay guys, hear me out. If there is one person, or one of the one persons, I feel like Albin potentially might be the Avatar. Hear me out. Guys, just imagine it. Let's see. What's his nation-born element? I think Albin would be would be air. I think so. No, I think he would be the avatar. No, listen. He's very leader-like. But he... You know, he often says that he gets very anxious and nervous, but he kind of like tries to push through. He would definitely have a lot of emotional turmoil knowing that he is the avatar, and then he'll overcome it, and then he will be one of the best avatars that he can be. And he's such a hard worker, he would be able to definitely learn each element. I swear to God, I think Albin could potentially be the avatar. What do you guys think? Do you guys think what I'm saying is like, what I'm saying makes sense? I think he could definitely be the avatar. He has that kind of like mindset. And he always wants peace. He always wants peace. He wants, you know, everyone to get along, and he wants like everything to go smoothly. And that's the avatar mindset. But he might not want to be the avatar when he's given that role at first. And he's gonna like panic, be anxious, and probably go to Nocx and be like, guys, what do I do? And then everybody's gonna be like, you got this, Albin. You got this. And then he's gonna like, nya his way to the top, being avatar. Stop cooking. No, I'm telling, like, I'm bringing out the poll, guys. I'm bringing out the poll. I have one question. Is Albin the next avatar? Yes or no? I think it makes so much sense. But I do think he would come from the Air Nation. I low-key see the vision, right? You see it! You see it! And he has personality, because he's a cat. I feel like his main would be air. Or earth. It would either be air or earth, because he's very, like, supportive. But air, you know, he's very, like, peaceful. Someone said Albin is Appa? Appa is Appa. Oh my god, see, 62% of people think that Albin could potentially be the next avatar. I think so too. Okay. TBH, if it's not Albin, I swear we're never gonna get any avatar. Yeah, but that's the point. The avatar is rare. Like, they only come like once every 100 years. Or something. Okay, I think, Albin, you are the avatar. I'm sorry, you might not want this role, but I think you are the avatar. Nyavatar. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. The Nyavatar. If no one else ends up being the avatar with Albin, we'll change this category to the Nyavatar. Okay, guys. What about Sunny? Okay, hear me out. Sunny... I feel like he might either be fire, earth, or chi blocker. I swear, he would be such a good chi blocker. I think Sunny would be a really good chi blocker, guys. I'm not joking. Can you guys see it? First of all, regardless of what team he's on, he's gonna be very, very useful at hand in any combat. And he would be able to kind of like pinpoint where to block the chi and do it very precisely and kind of be like, I don't know, in the name of justice. I don't know how to impersonate Sunny, I'm not gonna lie, he's too awkward for me to impersonate. Right? I think he would be a chi blocker. Or he could be fire. Because, I don't know. I think like he's more of a chi blocker than a firebender. But if he would have one element, I do think he's just earth. Or chi blocker for me. What do you guys think? Okay, some of you guys are also saying fire, so I'll put it in the poll. But like, I do think he's either earth or chi blocker. I think he would be the perfect chi blocker. Sone? I I don't think he's like... Sunny's not really that, like, aggressive, you know? He's very, like... Well, I mean, he could be fire, but, like, I feel like fire people are, like, very, very... And Sunny's pretty chill. That's why I think he might be Earth. Like, very grounded, creative, and, like... But also... Well, he's very, like, passionate in creativity. So I feel like that's Earth, too. Oh my god, a lot of you guys think he would be the chi blocker. That's a crazy difference. Okay, I guess he is a chi blocker then. Right? I do see him being a chi blocker. We finally have a chi blocker, guys. Chi blocker 100%. I think so too. Passive aggressive chi blocker. So many earthbenders in NIJI EN. True, there are a lot of earthbenders. That is true. Chi blocker from the Earth Nation. I think so too, but let's just put him in chi blocker because that's a lot of categories. Yeah! He would be such a good chi blocker. Okay. I think we all agree then. Okay. I like how we're like more or less on the same page. That's kind of cool. Okay. So, Luna. I was trying to think what wave was next. Okay. Let's start with Aya, because she's on the first row. Oh wait, Ukie! I forgot about him! Oh my god, I forgot about my gay bestie. Whoopsies. Oh my god, Ukie 100% water. What do you guys think? Yeah. Oh, could you? Yeah, sorry guys, I forgot. 100% Ukie is water. Would he be able to heal? I think Ukie would be able to heal. Oh my god, guys! Ukie would bloodbend! Oh my god, he would bloodbend! No, 100%! Do you guys think Ukie would bloodbend? He definitely would. I don't think Ukie would use it often, but like on his enemies, 100% Ukie would bloodbend the shit. Oh my god, okay, I already see a bunch of people saying yes, so we don't even need a poll. I think he can heal, but also bloodbend, and I think that'd be so funny. Like, he's gonna kind of like both, you know? Oh my god, we have our first bloodbender. This is crazy. My brain is rotting from Avatar, guys. I hope after the stream I can stop thinking about this whole franchise. Bloodbender. Oh my gosh. Because, you know, Ukie has those sides, you know? He has the angst. He has the gentle side. He has the cool and icy side. Oh my god, he's the perfect waterbender. He can heal and he can bloodbend. Oh my lord, that's crazy. We actually found a bloodbender. I was actually thinking, I was like, is there anyone in EN who would be able to bloodbend? And it is Ukie Violetta. Crazy. Yeah. Nocx is so OP. True. I mean, it's pretty balanced. Like, Lazulite has air and water. Obsidia has like... Oh, sorry, Obsidia. Just blame Petra. Ethyria has fire, air, and earth. Luxium has fire, earth, and water. Nocx has the Avatar Chi block. Oh yeah, Nocx is OP. Oh my god. Water and earth. Oh my god, yeah, you're right, guys. That is so funny. Okay. Okay. Alright, did I forget anyone else? Okay. Let's move on to Luna. You gotta live, not just survive. True. Okay, Aya. I love you so much, Aya. But deep down, I feel like Aya would be a non-bender. I feel like... Air? I don't know how to explain this, but... And I see some people in the chat like agreeing with me, I feel like Aya would be... First of all, she is so clumsy. And that's not really the only trait for like a non-bender, but she's also very, very smart. Like, she would be the brains, you know? She knows like a little bit of everything. And she would be able to kind of like plan everything with Petra. And sorry, Luca, you're kind of just there for comedic relief. I don't know why, but I just feel like Aya would not be able to bend an element though. She would be like, Asami, yeah, you're right! She would kind of like... Oh, but you know what? It's either she's a non-bender, or she's a Kyoshi warrior. What do you guys think? She would definitely... Oh my god, yeah! She would be able to do like... so basically Kyoshi warriors, I don't think they can bend, right? They're from the Earth Nation, but they don't really bend. I don't think I've ever seen them bend. Yeah! I think that makes so much sense. Like, very skilled warriors and fighters, but they're not benders. Yeah, oh my god! Aya would be a Kyoshi warrior! Okay, so, we have our first Kyoshi warrior! I think they use bending form, but aren't benders. Yeah! Because I know Aya, like, works out a lot, right? So she, like, definitely would be able to, like, do a lot of those, like, I don't know how to call it. Very physical taxing things. Okay. Okay, this one has to be, like, down here. Oh my god, we have such a big category for Earth. Kyoshi warrior! Oh my god, and also, can you guys imagine Aya with the really, really traditional Kyoshi warrior face paint? It would make so much sense. I feel like she would look so gorgeous in it. Oh my god! I can't believe it! I can't believe that. You really would be the perfect Kyoshi warrior. She's so pretty too. Okay. Wink wonk fan artist. That's my hint. Okay. Okay, so that's Aya. What about Aster, guys? Ooh, this one's gonna be hard. What is Aster? Guys, I think Aster might be fire. I think Aster is fire. Hear me out. Aster has that... First of all, he has that stamina and that passion. Have you guys ever watched Aster play, or just honestly just any stream where he's playing a game? He is so focused. He is so passionate. He will play for hours and like consistently. And again, like he kind of has like that burning passion. I can see him be fire. You guys like see that? He's pretty like... He's intense, but not in a very like outwardly way. He's like intense, but like on the inside. So he would be able to like breathe fire, you know? Oh my god, I see it so bad. Yeah! And I feel like he would be able to do lightning too. What do you guys think? Do you think Aster would be able to bend or redirect lightning? I feel like he would be able to. Yeah, he would, right? Cause he like kinda... I've seen him... sometimes I watch him play League. So that I don't have to play League. And he's like really focused. And really, really like... He like concentrates... Like what? I don't know what the word is. I guess like hyper focus? Fixates? Maybe? Is that the word? On like... what he has decided to do, you know? Yeah, he's like super locked in on his decisions. I think, yeah. I think he would be fire. I really do see that. He would be like fire and lightning with Moo. Oh my god, it's all the game players. What do you guys think? I I see that so hard, you know? I see that in my brain. I close my eyes, I'm like, Aster is 100% a firebender. And he's also very, like... He's very passionate, guys. Oh my god. Like, he's got to, like, masters on League. That's a lot of passion. Seriously. We don't just get there. Yeah. Okay. I think we can all agree. I see a lot of people agreeing, too. Okay. What about... Marin? Oh my god. I think Marin would also be a Kyoshi warrior or a Chi blocker. Like 100%. I see that. Marin low-key Chi blocker. I know, right? Chi blocker. Yeah, either Kyoshi warrior or Chi blocker. Marin would... If Marin were like a Chi blocker, she would 100% always get it right. She would know exactly where to block the Chi in a bender. And she would never fail. I swear to god. Or another route would be Kyoshi warrior, because she has... Like, I think Marin has told me that she has like... First of all, she dances a lot. So like, that's a lot of stamina. And, you know, she would be able to do like backflips and stuff. Okay, let's do a poll, because I can't really decide. I feel like either would work. So either Kyoshi warrior along with Aya, or a Chi blocker. Oh my god, the Australian duo for Chi blocker, or Illuna for Kyoshi warrior. I feel like that makes so much sense. So far, no Earth? Well, there are a lot of Earthbenders, but not just Earth. Marin is very Ty Lee coded. Yeah, she's pretty similar to Ty Lee, but like, I also just think that like her experiences also kind of line up. Like she has a lot of stamina physically because she dances a lot, and she used to... I think she said she did some sort of martial arts before. I can't remember which one. And I just think that like she's also very like smart and very precise. Oh yeah, that's a good word. She's very, very precise in what she does. So I feel like Kyoshi warriors and Chi blockers are like precision, you know? So, okay, 70% of you guys are saying that Marin is a Chi blocker. And I will agree. I would either go for Chi blocker or Kyoshi warriors. So, that would make so much sense. Yeah. Australians in the Chi block. True. Okay, who's next? Let's do Ren. Ren is earth touching grass? Kylie eventually joined the Kyoshi warriors, Enna. You're so right, yeah. I mean, I feel like Marin would be in between here. I really do think she would be both. You know what? Let's do a new category. I swear to god she would be both. Let's do Chi blocker and Kyoshi warrior. Is this too many, like, categories? It's okay. I love being specific. Chi blocker. Oh my god, I hate this thing. Why does it do that? Chi blocker plus Kyoshi warrior. I think that makes so much sense, guys. That's why I couldn't decide between the two. Okay, we'll put my name in between here. Okay. Okay. Ren is 100% air. I was thinking either air or like... I don't think he would be an earthbender. He's like too soft. He's either air or non-bender for me. He kind of... like, I can see him being like in air because, first of all, he meditates. That's a very air nomad thing to do. Number two, he wants peace. Very passive. He's really chill. And he loves like... oh my god, like he loves like, you know, Disney rides and everything like that. So he would like love to be in the air. I swear to god. He would love to be in the air. He would definitely be okay. So if he were to have an element, he would definitely be an airbender. But I also see him not being a bender and like supporting everyone through songs. You know that one character that during the cave episode where they're just like singing songs like love is all around? You know, I feel like that's Ren too. You do feel very Peter Pan. But I do think he's more air. Okay, let's do a poll. Ren. I do think he's really, really much like an airbender. I think he's more of an airbender than me. Air or no bender? Okay. Because I don't think he's fire. Like, I think he tries to be fire. Like, he's angsty, but like, it doesn't quite work. I don't think he's water. Yeah, I swear, he is an airbender. Ren's too happy. I know. He is too happy. Also, I don't really see him being Earth because he's like... He kind of like... I don't know, I feel like his personality, like sometimes when he's like... Oh no! You know, like... Kind of a little bit indecisive sometimes. Not the way being airbender and being non-bender are total opposites. Not necessarily. I just see him also just being non-bender because he's such a normie. You know? He's just like... Such a normie. Which is a good thing, guys. Okay, 79% of y'all are saying air. I really do think he would be an airbender too. Like, I do think that way. Oh my god, we have 3 people in air! We still only have 1 person in the avatar. I think he has too much energy not to bend anything. Okay, yeah, I do think that he's more of an airbender than he is a non-bender. He fits air so well. Okay, yeah, he's definitely an airbender, guys. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, that's Ren. Okay, who else? Oh my god, Scarla. Okay, guys, what about Scarla? This is difficult. Scarla has many sides. Every time I watch Scarla streams, I find something new about her. What do you guys think? Scarla is kind of fire. I think Scarla... Whoever said Kyoshi is so wrong. Because Scarla would... I mean, she's very clumsy. In the most endearing way possible. Like, can you imagine her trying to be like a Kyoshi warrior or chi blocker? Like, she would just like be like... and then just miss everything. Which would be so cute and so funny. But she would definitely not be a Kyoshi warrior. I feel like she could be fire, but she might be afraid to use her power. Can you guys imagine it? Like Scarla being a firebender, but being afraid of her power, and then her entire journey is to like, you know, come to accept that she is fire, and she uses it to, like, not to heal. I mean, to sort of like, she uses it to kind of like make people warm and give life to people in a way. I see her using fire like that. And also, like, I think Scarla is fire because she has that burning passion. She streams every second of the day, guys. It's crazy. She's in the 6th wave, but she streamed more than me. So I do think she's very, like, passionate and she's full of, like, life. But she might not, like, express it outwardly. And that's why she's, like, afraid of fire. But I do think she would be a firebender. I don't think she'd be water. Because Scarlet is just so warm, too, you know? Firebender, but born outside the Fire Nation is so specific. Okay, we're not making that a we're not making categories of where we're born, guys. That's too specific. And also, she's so, like, sexy. She has, like parts of her that are very, like hot, passionate, full of life. So I really do see her as a firebender. I don't see her as earth. I don't really see her as air. The only element I see her as is fire. Okay, let's see a poll. Would Scarla be a firebender? I think it would make quite a bit of sense. And I don't see her being a chi blocker or Kyoshi warrior, cause I'm sorry, Scarla, I don't think you'd be precise about stuff like that, especially if you don't get enough sleep. But yeah, I don't think she'd be able to do lightning. I think she'd be very afraid to use fire, but eventually come to accept it and use it for like good, you know? I think she'd be very afraid to use fire to burn stuff and destroy, and she has like emotional turmoil over it because she has this power. Oh my god, that is so Scarla! Okay, she's definitely a firebender. But like a very passive one. Oh my god, yeah. I see that. I agree with everything you say. I think what I'm saying makes a lot of sense. Okay. She would use it for cooking. Oh my god, you're so right. She would use fire for cooking. That's so funny. That just adds to it. She's definitely a firebender. Okay, we got 3 fire... Oh, no, we have like 5 firebenders, 3 airbenders, 3 waterbenders, 3 earthbenders. Okay, it's pretty balanced. I'm not gonna lie. It's really balanced, guys. Oh my god, I'm excited. Okay, who's next? XOA. Okay, guys. Doppio. Okay, this one is gonna be very difficult. He's the actual avatar. I'm trying to imagine Doppio as the avatar. He can only bend things that start with the letter D. I know! Doppio did say on Twitter that he doesn't bend. Here, I'm gonna read you what he said. Okay. According to my sources on x.com, Doppio drops in has said, quote, I am the master of my own will. I never kneel. Consequently, I also never bend. It makes things hard to pick up things off of the floor, but I never kneel. Consequently, I never bend. That's what he said. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. He's like a lion turtle. He bends chi itself. True original avatar shit. Okay, Doppio is so... Okay, I'm gonna try to explain it as best as I can. I do see Doppio being the avatar in a very concerning way. Like, it's like a 50-50 whether he, like, will save the world or, like, kind of just almost doesn't save the world, but in the end, like, Giri makes it. But at the same time, I also see him as a non-bender. But weirdly enough, I do also see him as an earthbender, but only an earthbender. He kind of reminds me of Boomy, but I'm trying to separate, like, matching them with characters. Avatars are canonically misunderstood and weird. That's true. That's why I think he could also be the avatar. You know what? He could. Okay, let's do a poll, guys. I agree that he could be the avatar too. I'm just not sure which one I think of him more as. The avatar, or earthbender, or... what was the other one? Oh, non-bender, right? Non-bender. Okay, guys. What do you think Doppio would be? I'm a little stumped on this one. I do think if he will be the avatar, he's definitely from Earth Nation. That avatar that loses his bending powers is so funny. Avatar focus on Earth bending. I do think that he would be from the Earth Nation if he were to be the avatar. He would be the most Chunibyo avatar ever. just trying to think of his personality of how if he would fit the avatar. It's almost kind of like 50-50. Like, you guys are. Yeah, there's quite a few people who are thinking he's a non-bender too. But also, like, I think, like, if given the responsibility, he will do it. But he will, for the longest time, kind of, like, act like he's not really gonna do it seriously, you know? He'll learn the elements, but he'll kind of be like, alright, let's go defeat the Fire Nation! And everybody will be like, no, Doppio, you're not ready! You have to learn other elements! I don't know. I do think he would be able to save the world. But then he said he wouldn't bend. Or he would just say that. Honestly, he does have protagonist vibes. Okay, so most of you guys are saying he would be the avatar. And I do somewhat agree. Like, I feel like between Albin and Doppio, I think Albin would definitely be the avatar. Doppio, I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna put him in the avatar. Because there's something about him that gives me avatar vibes at the same time. I feel like, you know, he potentially might lose his bending. Albin is like the avatar that doesn't want to be, and Doppio is like, oh, hell yeah, I'm the avatar, you know? So, it could work. It could work. Yeah, it could work. Or, you know what would actually make a lot of sense? Is Doppio would be the avatar, but he refuses to use any elements. Like, he's blessed with all 4 elements, but he wouldn't use any of them, and he just like, I don't know, punch someone. I swear to God, that would be the answer. I was trying to think like what the plot would be, and I feel like that would be Doppio. so anyways, he would start off as an avatar, but like, you know, just stubbornly not use it for some reason. He'll be like, why use elements when I have fists, right? Be like, I don't need elements. All I need is Doppio drops it, you know? Oh my god, that just makes sense. Okay, let's do that for now. Okay, let's do Hex. I already know where Hex is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, there's no other... I can't see Hex bending anything. I'm sorry. I know, like, 6 things you guys 100% will agree with me. There's no other category for this guy. I'm sorry. It's true. Like, you just see it. I'm not even gonna do a poll. Guys, can you imagine Hex Haywire bending any elements? Just tell me, seriously, tell me. Tell me if, like, you guys see Hex bending any element. And I will, like... consider it. I'm gonna put Can't Bend at the very end just because it's funnier like that. Wait, I actually just want to do a poll just to see how many people agree with me. Do you think Hex can bend any elements at all? Wait, while you guys do the poll, I really need to pee, so I'll be back. Okay, you know, I thought about it even more. And I think Hex is definitely not a bender. I'm sorry. I thought about it even more. I was like, okay, let's see what element he could potentially bend. And I was thinking about air. Like, he's too, like, Hex is chill, but not in a way where it's like he's chill in a way where, like, he's, like, obliviously chill. You know, like, stuff will happen and he'll kind of just be like, yeah, don't worry about it. And, he doesn't really know what's going on. So, and then Earth, I don't think he can do Earth because it just doesn't really suit him. Fire, he's not angst. Like, he's angsty, but he's not, like, he's, like, again, like, he's, like, angsty, like, but not in a passionate way, you know? And then water, like, I'm sorry, like, he can't even heal himself. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, he's always saying that he's, like, what was his, like, debut quote? It was, like, I'll be your therapist or something, like, something. But, yeah, I can't remember. But anyways, and he's not really, like, precise enough for, like, chi blocking and stuff. He could be a cabbage vendor. Honestly, I don't even see him selling cabbages. I feel like he's just not a vendor. I'll never let you go, baby. I know. I swear to God, I can't see him anywhere else. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, sicklings. 77% of people saying... Do you think Hex can bend any element? No. Okay, so you guys do agree with me. Okay. I can see him spirit bending. I don't see that at all. I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of, I don't know if you have anything to support your argument, but I really just think he's, like kind of just there. So, he's definitely comedy relief, though. Oh my god, I think that's so funny, though. He definitely... No, sorry, guys. I am going with this 100%. He definitely is not a vendor. I'm sorry. I am so confident about this answer. Okay. Who's next? Okay, what about Vare? Oh my god, you know what? I know Vare looks like he would be a firebender, but I don't think he would be a firebender. I think he would be an earthbender. He would only be in, like only earth. And hear me out. I don't think he's water either, cause like, he's not really cold, you know? He's not really cold. I love you so much, Vare. He's not super cool. He's like really awkward and clumsy. He's introverted, but in a very endearingly awkward and clumsy way. I do think he is very, very supportive and very creative. And I see him being a very clumsy earth bender, you know? Hear me out. Like, I do see him being an earthbender, weirdly enough, you know? He gives Sokka... No, I think Vare would definitely be able to bend something. Like, Vare has, like, some sort of... He has bending energy, you know? I swear he would be able to bend an element. I do think it's earth. I'm trying to, like, put into words why he would be an earthbender. I think he would be a clumsy earthbender because he has kind of, like, that solidarity. Like, he has a pretty, like... He has a very, like, solid, grounded morals, and he has a very, like, sturdy, durable, mind. And he definitely has that mental state. But because he's clumsy, I think when he first starts out, like, earthbending, it's gonna be, like, all over the place. Like, he's very clumsy, like, with his reactions, but, like, the core of Vare, in my opinion, he's very, very hardworking, very, durable, in my opinion. I do think he would be Earth, but only Earth. But I think he would, like, be very, like, clumsy, you know? Hi, Moo! My god, Moo! We put you in the fire and lightning. I hope you like your category. Because you're angsty. And hot. Hi, Phantomo. Thanks for the raid. Thank you. Okay, guys. Okay, for the Phantomos that just joined us, we're on Bear right now, and I'm trying to argue with my chat that I think that he's an Earthbender because I think at Bear's solid, at the heart of Bear, he's a very durable, hardworking, and he's very grounded morals. So he's definitely an Earthbender, but he's a very he can be very clumsy. But I do think that in his earthbending journey, he'll definitely make a lot of mistakes, stub his toe, bending earth rocks and accidentally making it fall on himself and stuff like that. I see that so hard. So I'm gonna do a poll, and he's also very grounded in a strange way. There, Earthbender, or I don't know. I just only see him as an Earthbender. Or no. Okay, what do you guys think? I think he is an Earth boy. Airbenders are very strong with morals. Well, the reason why I don't think he's an Airbender is because how do I explain it? First of all, I can't imagine him bending air. I feel again, he's very introverted and calm and chill, but not in a way where I feel he would be able to he's definitely not as calm as Ren or Ethyria. Or sometimes I'm gonna be honest, oh, I know why he can't be an airbender. Cause sometimes Bear freaks out. You know what I mean? It's a very subtle, he has internal panic. And I'm sure the Vermilions know. Or the Villians? Verlians? You know what I mean? Yeah, he definitely freaks out sometimes. And I feel as an airbender, of course they will panic sometimes, but they don't really panic for too as severe as Ver, you know? Villians. Vermilions. I keep saying Vermilions. I do think he's an Earthbender, guys. I don't know how to explain it, but I really feel it. Cabbage boy. Overthinking. Oh my god, exactly! Yes! Oh my, that is the word! He overthinks! He really does! He overthinks way too much. Too much to be an airbender. Oh my god, that is so spot on. Thank you. I was trying to I'm trying to think in my brain how to explain it. He's always thinking. He's always thinking. And that's why he's so smart. But he overthinks way too much. And I think because he overthinks way more than the three of us, he can't, that's why his element isn't really air. But Earthbenders, you know, they overthink too, but also at the core of them they're very grounded. So I do think he's a clumsy Earthbender. Yeah. And because he overthinks and he internally panics a lot, I don't think he's water. And he's not quite angsty enough like fire. So that's why I think he's Earth. Oh my god, thank you to that one person in chat that said one word and I was like, oh my god, that is so weird. Okay. See, now you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Love that. Thank you. We have an Earthbender. Yippee! There's so many Earthbenders. Oh my god, see, this makes sense because Ver will be oh my god, I'm in the same Earth Nation as Millie, my Oshi. And then because he'll be paired up with Millie, he's gonna be oh my god, I can't mess up, you know, this mission, or my earthbending, or I have to look cool in front of Millie, and then he will clumsily earthbend, you know? Oh my god, that is so fair, guys. I see it. The story in my head works out. It is so true. It is so true. I see it, guys. Alright, fanfic writing. I'm just trying to see the story, okay? Okay, that one was a little hard. Okay, guys, what about Melico? What do you guys think about Melico? Oh. Okay, I don't know. Hear me out. Hear me out, guys. I think Melico is water. Water with blood. Exactly, Fuchan! I was gonna say that, exactly. She would definitely, for some reason, I think she'd be able to water bend and blood bend. Oh my god, I don't know, like... You know how, like, Melico-chan is sort of a masochist? Which she has stated herself. But at the same time, when, like, I can also kind of see her being, like, sadistic. And she kind of is, you know? In her own way. So I feel like she would bloodbend for, like, tanoshimi. You know what I mean? Probably, like, bloodbend herself. Which I don't think would work, because then you can just move yourself. But, yeah. Right? Doesn't that make so much sense? I wouldn't be surprised if she bloodbended to get two dudes to kiss. Oh my god. Honestly, if it's for BL, I feel like she might. Okay, but do you think Melico-chan would be able to heal? I feel like... I'm not too sure. Do you think... BL bender. Wait. If you say BL and then, that's a different type of bending, guys. You can't put, like, BL and Ben in the same sentence. I'm sorry. That's just gonna be another type of bending. So... yeah. But that's funny. Okay. Yuri blending, or bending. I do think she would be able to heal, actually. Melico can be very gentle. If she chooses. She's like really masochistic and very sadistic at the same time. It's kind of weird. I think she's definitely water. She heals differently. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll for the healing part, because I'm not sure. Melico-chan. Melico? She's definitely... So we all agreed that she's like a bloodbender. No heal. Or... So do you guys think that she's just a bloodbender? Or she can also do healing? Of course she heals, she does exorcism. That's not really healing. That's more like getting rid of something. I mean, you could see it as healing. I feel like she's... ASMR healing? But again, like, ASMR plays on the fact that, like... she's able to control how you feel. Does that make sense? Like, I get the healing part, but ASMR, it's like... For example... You like ASMR, and she's giving you something that you like, and that's why you think it's healing. But, like, it's a very... Like, I think ASMR is very intimate, and kind of like... I don't know how to explain it. It's very intimate and very, like... I don't know why, but when I think of ASMR, I kind of think it's, like, a little sadistic. Like, yeah. You know, it's like, I'll give you what you want. Because you like that, you know? You know what I mean? You guys get what I mean? Like, I get that, like, what kind of ASMR are you listening to? I feel like the concept of ASMR is like you're giving someone something because they want it, you know? So I feel like in that concept, ASMR leans more towards, like, sadisticness? I don't know. Don't you think so? Do you know what sadism is, Enna? I just feel like Melico does a lot of, like... very intimate ASMRs. Which can make kind of like... It's kind of like sadistic in a way. I don't think so. Really? ASMR is not really related to blending. Well, we're talking about bending, not blending. I think you mean the BF ASMR? Yeah! They're more comforting. I know! Isn't giving comfort to people more like I'm giving it to you sort of thing? I understand what you're trying to say. I think I'm not really wording it right. I do think, like... I understand the healing part. But I feel like... I feel like, for example, when you heal somebody, they might not necessarily want it, you know? Like, let's say there's a very angsty person and they don't want to be healed, but you still yearn for the feeling of wanting to heal them. I feel like if you are saying like, oh, ASMR is healing, like I get it, but also it's only like a factor of healing, you know? There's like many different types of healing, and I feel like the biggest thing is like there's a lot of people who need to be healed, but they don't necessarily want it at that time. But then the healer is someone who like has a lot of like desire to go out of their way to heal someone. Does that make sense? Sadistic is when Millie did the sexy voice ASMR. Okay, maybe I'm just listening to Millie's too much. Dark healing magic is so cool. I'm not sure what you're cooking. I swear it makes sense! Okay, anyways, I'm gonna look at the poll. 62% think that Melico would only be a water and bloodbender, so not healing. Okay, okay. He uses bloodbending to improve your blood circulation. I feel she would do that. Yeah. I don't get your idea. You know what? I feel like my idea makes sense to me. Okay, I'm gonna put her in... Oh, we have... Okay, we need to make a new category. Okay. Water plus bloodbender. Oh my god, I didn't think we'd get 2 bloodbenders. Lore-wise, exorcist related to holy attribute makes sense that she can also heal. I feel like the lore-wise... I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like Melico would just be a bloodbender. I don't know what the... I don't know how to explain it. So... But anyways, the poll... The council has spoken. To me, Melico could heal, but it's by bloodbending. I do think... Oh, you know what? I think Melico is the type of person that might not follow the traditional ways. So you know how like the traditional way of like healing is like, you know, how they did it in the Avatar? I think like, I do agree with you. Like she probably would heal, but like in a very different way. So that's why I don't think she would follow the traditional way of how Ukie would heal. You know, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm like it's a very niche way of healing, and maybe like even like controversial way, because she's like kind of into dark magic and all that stuff. Bloodbender also leads to necromancy, which feels very her. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Make the blood clot faster. Okay, now we're getting too scientific, okay? Wait, we don't really have any other categories for air. Air has just been air. I swear to God, guys, Luca is a fart bender. I can't. I still think he can bend. I swear to God, Luca is an air bender, but like, he can do fart bending. I swear to God, guys, can you not see that? Can you not see that? I feel like he is such an airbender. I'm sorry, I still think he can bend. But like, you know what, let's move on and we'll like fix it afterwards. Okay. Kotoka-chan. Okay guys, what about Kotaka? Kotaka-chan is like... Fire? Yeah, I agree. Either fire or like... Honestly, yeah. Maybe just fire. Kitchen vendor. No, I can see Kotaka jumping fire. She is so like... First of all, she's very, very like... She's very fiery. She's very fire-coded. She loves cooking, even though... You know what? Like, she's chaos. She really is, especially in the kitchen. No, she's definitely a firebender. But I think only a firebender, not so much lightning. She might even be... No, Magma is more earth, right? Yeah, I think she's... Yeah, chaotic, flashy, extroverted. Yeah, she is so passionate. Yeah, she's definitely fire, guys. There's no doubt. Combustion? Like Sparky Sparky Boom Boom Man? Oh my god, yeah, that would work. She would be combustion. Maybe we should put a new category. Fire combustion. She would be combustion. That's so funny. Did I like make a new one? I gotta stop doing that. I like keep... Sorry. Lightning. Add row below. Can I add a row below? Oh, I did! Whoops. Delete. Okay. Fire plus combustion. Okay. Definitely. Oh my god, that does make sense. I can see that for Kota. I see everyone in the chat agreeing, so I feel like it makes the most sense. It's so funny. Fire plus combustion. Yeah, definitely. That fits her so well. And also her personality too. Okay, the subcategories are so fun. I know, I feel like it's more specific. We don't have any other category for air. I swear to god, guys, I'm gonna put Luca in fart bending. I'm not even joking. Like, I see that, and I'll do that at the end. Okay. Crisis. Okay, where are crisis boys? Okay, guys. Let's start with Vanta. Wait, let me think about Vanta. Guys, hear me out. I think Vanta... Let me think. Earthbender or non-bender? No, I was thinking the same thing, Moo Moo. I was like, I feel like Vanta might be a non-bender. I was literally thinking the same thing. I was like, maybe Earth, but Sokka looking ass motherfucker. No, it's not that he looks like Sokka. It's more like he's such a... I don't know. It's like his personality, you know? It's like I feel like he's not gonna be phased most of the time at the fact that he's not a bender. But he will have these moments in life where he'll be like, yeah, sometimes it really sucks not to be able to bend anything. And then people will be like, but Vanta, you're like the party of the group. We can't do anything without you. And then he'll be like, yeah, you're right, guys. You know what? All I have to do is support you guys. And that's all I really want. And then I see that, you know? I see that so much. He could also be like Earth, I'm not gonna lie. But... Or... Yeah... Could be Earth. Okay, let's do a poll. Kyoshi Warrior? Well, Kyoshi Warriors traditionally are females. So, like in the story in the Avatar, Kyoshi Warriors are girls. So, unfortunately, he can't really. But also at the same time, I don't think he would fit Kyoshi Warriors. I know he's very like. And I love how Reimu has so much opinion. I don't think he'd be like... Like, I know Vanta must have, like, good stamina because he streams a lot. And I think he did mention he exercises and stuff. But I don't think he will be, like... I don't think he's very, like, precise, you know? And again, like, Kyoshi Warriors are, like, generally girls, so... He'd be killer with the makeup, though. I agree. Okay, let's do a poll. I do think Vanta could potentially be an earthbender or a non-bender. I'm sorry, Vanta. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my god, you know why I think he wouldn't be a bender? Because I think Vanta, if he were to be in battle or combat, he would 100% use a weapon. Like, imagine Vanta with, like, a sword or something. Wait, Albin as the Avatar is kind of wholesome? Oh my god, Moonwood, don't you think Albin would be the Avatar? Because Albin, if he commits to learning all elements, he will 100% do it. Like, he will commit to it. And Albin has always been so supportive, and he's always been, like, you know, peace. He's always a peacekeeper sort of guy. And also, he would kind of have like the emotional turmoil of like bearing all that responsibility, you know? It is so Albin. I'm still on the fence about Doppio. I feel like Doppio could be the avatar, but he won't use any elements because he's Doppio. So I feel like that's the story with Doppio being the avatar. The first avatar to not use any elements. You know? But anyways, back to Vanta. Okay. 60% of people think that he's a non-bender. I think he's a non-bender, but he would use weapons. So like, a sword or something. Don't you guys agree? Batman? That's the wrong series, my man. Weapon non-bender. Okay, I think we need to make another category. The weapon bringer. Yeah! Okay, non-bender. Plus. But uses weapon. Okay. So a little bit more useful than like Petra and Hex and Luca. Okay. Okay, awesome. I see the vision. I see the vision too. I see the vision too. Okay. Alright. So many livers watching ready with their opinions. You know what? If there's a lot of people with like, this is an outrage! No, Vanta! Literally, can you not see yourself using a weapon? I don't see you as an element, dude. You're definitely a fighter, but like, not with like elements. I swear to God, you're more of a hands-on kind of dude. Cause I do see you in combat, but you are definitely like a swordsman person or like some weapon, you know? I swear, Vanta, like that's literally you. I'm sorry. You are literally a non-bender but uses weapons. And the chat agrees. Metal bending could be a weapon? That's why I kinda also thought he could be Earth, but like I do lean more. No, you're right, and I would develop a complex about it. Exactly! I beat your ass and you could bend. You're garbage. Exactly! So can you guys imagine like Vanta beating a like any element bender? He would like rejoice, and then he would have these moments where he would be like, damn, if only I was a bender of some sort. And then he'd go back to his positive state and be like, but you know what? Nobody can wield the sword like me. Okay, and you know what? Will actually fit so well because Vanta is not a bender but a weapon user is if Wilson was either... No, I think Wilson can't bend. I don't know. Let me think. I'm thinking Wilson can't bend at all. But let me know. I'm still on the fence. I feel like he could have one element, and it potentially might be air, but like a really bad, like a really like amateur airbender. And so like, can you guys imagine either Wilson not being able to bend but having the kind of like the brains to like, cause okay, here, okay, chat, shut the fuck up, let me speak. This is perfect. I just put it all in my head in a millisecond right now. Okay, so we have route 1 for Wilson. You yuck Wilson, okay? He's either a non-bender at all, but he's like kind of like with the group of like the big brains, you know? He's really good at planning stuff, like we've seen in Zomboid many times. And he would have that feud between, you know, with Vanta, because Vanta can't really... He's not a bender, but he can at least use a weapon. And then Willie would argue like, well, you just swing your sword around, you know, like an animal, but I'm using my brains. And they would kind of like feud on that. So both of them wouldn't be able to bend. And Zally would probably bend something, you know. So I can see that. I see what you're cooking. Exactly. Or another one is Wilson can bend, and the element he can bend is probably air. But very like he's so amateur. Like he's very like, he can't really control it super well. And so like, again, he gets the feud with that on Vanta. He'll be like, well, at least I can bend an element. And Vanta would be like, yeah, but I know how to use, you know, I'm actually good at what I do. Instead of you, like, you know, messing around all the time. So I see both routes. You know, I see both routes. I like the non-bender version. Me too. He's either a really shitty airbender
or a non-bender, but like with the brains, you know? Okay, guys, I'm putting in a poll. Okay, definitely, let's run by all the elements. I don't think he's water. He's too feisty to be water. He's not healing anyone. If he gets any sort of healing powers, he's definitely gonna be very picky about it. He's being like, you want me to heal you? Well, that's not happening, you know? I feel like he wouldn't heal everybody. He's not angsty enough to be a bloodbender. Fire doesn't really suit him because, like Wilson is actually quite gentle. He's not really, like, aggressive. Air... yeah, air I think would fit him the most. Earth, I just don't think he's an earthbender because he has to be... he can't be an earthbender because Millie's in earth. They have to be, like, opposites of each other. And if Millie is an earthbender, then Wilson is not an earthbender. So that is my argument. Okay, guys. He's either a non-bender, but with brains, or a really shitty airbender. And I'm writing a Vanta U fanfic all of a sudden. You caught me.
Okay, guys.
Pick your fanfic. I swear to God, you guys know I'm cooking this and I'm cooking it right. There's 2 recipes. Choose your recipe. Please pick the non-bender one. No, they need to fight each other. I know, they do. So it's either they're on kind of like similar sides, but like different ends of the spectrum, or like they're just complete, like one of them is an element user and the other isn't. That's why I'm thinking. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so close. It's like 58-42. I'll wait a little bit more. I do think if I had to choose, I would choose the non-bender, but with the brains. I don't really see Wilson really bending elements. But if he did bend an element, it definitely would be air. Because he's very, like, he loves peace, obviously. He's a hero. And, you know, I'm sure he loves, like, flying and stuff like that. He's pretty leader-like, and he's chill. But I think he would be very clumsy with air. Like, it would take him a little while to master, you know? But, you know, I do see Wilson mastering air at some point. And then being, like, really good at it, so... And then... But he would still definitely feud with Vanta, you know? Wilson is a tactician. I think so, too. I think he's just such a good planner, you know? I've like... The amount of times I played with Wilson in Zomboid really taught me that he's really good at planning. He knows, like... positioning and directions and stuff, so... I do think he's, like, the brains. Wilson is a non-bender with brains but gains airbending later. You can't gain an element just like throughout. You're either born with it or you're not. That's gotta go according to the story, guys. Okay, 57% of people are saying non-bender but with brains. Okay. I do think he... Okay, we're putting... I'm sorry, Wilson. It's not even a joke. It, like, actually, like, it aligns with the story in my head. Cora literally got her airbending later? Well, that's different. She's the avatar, so she was gonna get it anyway. Yeah, I'm confident. Cora is the avatar, guys. Of course she was gonna get her airbending. But if you're not born with, like, either being the avatar or with any element, you're not gonna just get bending out of nowhere, you know? Don't underestimate Wilson. According to the Twitter art I've seen, that boy's been bent every physically possible way and a few impossible ones too. I don't know what kind of Twitter art you're seeing, Chovek, but I feel like that's a different type of bending, and that's not the bending that we are looking at today. People unlock latent airbending powers, but you have to be in a family of, like, or you have to, like, genetically have, like, bending... Like, if you're from a family of non-airbenders, is that, like... Doesn't that just mean that, like, bloodline-wise? I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. No, you don't? People in the luck gained airbending during the conversions? Really? I can't remember Cora, I'm not gonna lie. And it's okay, you don't have to worry about what they're saying. It's a fanfic spoiler. Anyways, we're going with the non-bender with the brains. Because that's the start of the story. And whether or not he gains air bending or not is none of my you know, you guys can write the rest of this fanfic, okay? I do think like him starting out and not bending works out. Okay, Zally. Zally definitely an element bender. Okay? Hear me out, guys. I think Zally definitely would be an airbender. Or potentially the Avatar. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he could be air, maybe even water, or the Avatar. Zally is very grounded. He's really good at everything he does. It's kind of crazy. And he's very responsible. He has kind of like that solid... He has kind of like a solid resume to become an Avatar. Tragic background, desire to save others. You might be spending... I agree. Yeah, really. He has that desire to keep peace and like... And just like... He's so responsible, you know? I suddenly imagine Zally saying the Avatar Kyoshi line. He's definitely a more like... He's definitely an Avatar that's more like a little less like goofy than Doppio. I think he would be one of the more like serious avatars, you know? Okay, a lot of you guys are saying water, so I'll put up a poll. I do think he could be air too, because he's very like peace, calm. He has band-aids that he likes to like fling around, so like that goes in the air. Okay, I'll put like 3 options. Zally. So, if you guys think he would be a waterbender, an airbender, I can also see him being water because he's very healing. He kind of has like that cool icy side. I don't think he would be a bloodbender though. I don't think he would like... Could also be a really eccentric non-bender. I do feel like he would definitely be able to bend something. I just feel like Zally has like... He definitely has like gifts. Like... Zally is like one of God's favorites, you know? Is that he has that kind of vibe, you know, where he's born and he has something, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. So he definitely is an element bender. Okay. Okay. You guys choose. I'm really like, I'm pretty set on him being either water. Honestly, I don't know. Water or the Avatar. Can you guys imagine Zally being the Avatar, like they tell him, like, hey Zally, you're the next Avatar. And he's gonna be like, oh my goodness, I'm me? The Avatar? And I think he'd probably need like a couple, maybe days or weeks to kind of like process it. And then he'll probably be very decisive and be like, okay, I'm gonna learn all the elements and save the world. I feel like he's pretty straightforward with that. What do you think? He hangs out with the non-benders? Yeah, and his 2 bestest bro friends are like non-benders, and they're like, Zally! Can you imagine Vanta and Wilson? The only time they never argue is about like Zally, you know? Be like, Zally, I always knew that you were born for this role, and I'm gonna be there to support you all the way through. And then Vanta will be like, yeah, Zally, I got your back, bro. Oh my god, I see it. My Crisis fanfic. Poly Crisis is real. Sorry. Oh my god, I see it so hard. Oh my gosh, water is at 50%? You guys think he's more of a waterbender? Interesting. Interesting. I'm surprised. I kind of thought he was more of the Avatar. Okay. You know what? He's a medic too. So, water healer, he's a medic. I just think he'd be so responsible to become the Avatar. Okay, 49% of people saying water, 40% to the Avatar. So, okay, if he does become the Avatar, he's definitely from the water tribe. So, I'm putting him in water healing. Oh, he's like the same as Ike. Okay, but anyways, he's definitely a bender. He might even be a bloodbender, because he kind of does like eccentric things. But I think he's too kind. I don't think he would He has the heart to really... He could maybe be a bloodbender, but not use it. But you know what? I think we're getting too, like... We're thinking too much. My brain is getting fried. There's too much lore. These characters are so complex. I didn't think that this entire tier list stream would be so complex. I kind of just thought it would be like... Water, fire, earth, and air. And now we got all these, like, subcategories. We got, like... Fart bending too, probably. Anyways, I'm not gonna think about it too much. He's definitely a waterbender and can heal. So, okay, I'm surprised you guys don't think he would be the Avatar, but okay. I'm brain rotting, guys. I'm brain rotting. Okay, last but not least, we got TTT. Okay, let's start with Kunai. Guys, hands down, Kunai, Kyoshi Warrior. Can you not see the synergy she would have with Aya? She's definitely Earth Kingdom vibes. And definitely Kyoshi. I don't think she'd be able to bend anything either. But I do think, like, she would be able to have such good synergy with Aya, it would be crazy. Don't you guys think so? I see everybody in the chat saying yes. I seriously think she would be Kyoshi Warrior. She kind of has that mindset too. Remember that one time we played Mario Kart and Kunai said that she didn't really play too much, but during one of the hardest maps, which was like Rainbow Road, like Kunai got #1 and nobody, even herself, she didn't expect it. I feel like if Kunai like put her brains to it and focus, she will like kick ass so hard. And again, like her synergy with Aya would be such a good duo, and you need a lot of good synergy if you're gonna be like a Kyoshi Warrior with the other girls. So definitely like Kyoshi Warrior. Yeah. It fits her so well. I agree, yeah. It also fits her like theme too. She's kind of like the... Yeah, I can see it so bad. The Yuri fanfic. Guys, I'm not writing a fanfic for everyone, okay? Like, I'm just thinking... I'm really thinking about like their personality, you know, or, you know, as much as I know them, and like their dynamic with other people, you know? It makes sense. Guys, I should write a book. I super duper think Kunai should be in Kyoshi Wars. And I feel like all of you guys said pretty much the same thing and agree with me, so we're just gonna put her there. We don't need a poll for it. Kunai also likes working out. I think she did mention that too. Okay. What about Claude? Ooh, Claude is hard. Okay. Claude is really feisty too. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Claude has a lot of like... angst. He's definitely not air. Claude is not calm enough for air. I'm sorry, Claude. He's very angsty. Or like, like he's very like fiery, you know? He's definitely not water. I don't think he's earth. I don't think Claude is stable enough for earth. He's like, Claude is like kind of clumsy, you know? Like, I feel like actually between like Claude and Bear, Claude would be more clumsy. But like, Claude is more like internally clumsy. Like you might not notice it, but I feel like he's more clumsy. I do think he's fire. Or he could be a non-bender but uses a weapon. So he's either a fire user or a non-bender with a weapon. Because, first of all, Claude is very like, again, he's like clumsy in his own endearing way. But I think he might be fire because he's very passionate when he plays like Valorant. Very consistently like, you know, if you guys watch him play Valorant, he's like very like passionate about that game and focuses pretty hard. That's why I think he could be fire. But he could also be a weapon user and be very clumsy, and I think that would be like sort of like a comedic relief sort of type of character. So I see him kind of being both. I'm not gonna lie, like the people using the weapons and they're non-benders, I love you guys so much, okay? I promise. They're kind of like guy failures. They're like clumsy dudes that are just like they'll learn to be less clumsy, but they start off being really clumsy and really like a little dense, you know? In a loving way. I love my kohais, everyone. Y'all know that I'm saying the truth, okay? Y'all know that I'm saying the truth. They're definitely both like girl-boy failure. Peto, my girl failure. My favorite girl failure is Peto. Okay, guys, what do you think about my what I said? Okay, I do feel Claude would either be non-bender plus weapon user, or just fire element. But he would be like a very intense fire user. He'd be like using it all the time and be like, look at my power, and then get like really tired at the end of the day because of it. I don't think fire lightning? No, I don't think he would be fire lightning. You need a lot of like, you need to be somewhat sort of calm to be able to do lightning. And I don't think Claude can like condense his energy. I think his energy is very scattered, and that's why he's very like, he's like very passionate and like has so much energy to play Valorant all the time. That's what I think. He's definitely a weapon user. I do see him as a weapon user. I'm not gonna lie, he's very good with hands-on stuff. He's disciplined and focused. I do think he's disciplined and focused, but with like hands-on stuff. But not with like elements, you know? Because with elements, you have to kind of like mentally and emotionally kind of like be able to control that. And I feel like every time Claude like plays a game or like does something that's very exciting and passionate, he like goes crazy. He's like so passionate, you know? So I don't see him being able to do lightning. But that's why I also think that he could do fire, because fire is like that. He has to be lightning, just look at his hair color. The hair color doesn't matter, guys! Yeah. Like, I feel like, if anything, he could probably learn to redirect lightning. That's what I think. I don't think he would use lightning, but learn to redirect it. But that would be like in his later arcs. But I do kind of see Claude as more of a weapon user. I don't know. Also, it also makes sense that like, he would... Like, imagine Claude being a weapon user and then like kind of bumping into Vanta and then being like, bro, we vibe so well. Like, they're such bro friends, you know? I see that too. But like, if he's on the Fire Nation, it's harder for him to bump into like a non-bender unless like Vanta lives in the Fire Nation. But you know, he'd always be like training and stuff. But that could work too, you know? Anyways, the poll says, let's see, 57% non-bender plus weapon user. Okay, so you guys think that he would be a non-bender but more a weapon user. Okay. Okay, alright. Then let's do that. Because I'm kind of on the fence. I was like, he could either be fire or non-bender but use weapon. Okay, so at least you have a buddy now. Oh my god, we only have one chi blocker. That's crazy. Okay, last. Vivi. Oh my god, this one's hard. Wait, guys, Vivi? I think if there's an element, it's earth. Earth, metal. What do you guys think? First of all, Vivi, when she gets riled up, she is so fucking funny. She's really good at like, she's pretty like, she has a pretty sharp tongue. Very solid in her like, when she like decides something, she's pretty solid about it. Very good supportive person. And I think she would be able to like figure out how to bend metal because she's very smart. And that's why I think she would be an earth metal bender. What else do you think she would be able to bend? I don't think she would be water. I don't think she's air. I don't think she's like aggressive, not like fire, you know? She definitely like claps back when needed to. So I do think that's an earth thing. I see the vision. Thank you. Thank you for seeing my vision. Yeah. I think she would be probably like one of the top metal benders. You know? I could see her being like one of the top like earth metal bender instructors. Like she's just strong, you know? Yeah, okay, let's put a poll. I really do think she would be an Earth. Earth plus metal. Or no. Bibi? But also, like, you know, I'm sure, well, you know, this applies to everyone, but she would have, like, she'd be, like, very grounded and strong, but occasionally have kind of, like, that very vulnerable and, gentle side to her. But it's, like, you kind of have to break down a wall a little bit to kind of notice it. So, yeah. I feel like she is the perfect Earth Metal Bender. There's so much Earth categories, and we only have one category for Air, guys. Yeah. Her weakness is Kunai. You see, okay. I feel like... See, this is what I think as well. Like, a lot of you guys are also saying she could be Kyoshi Warriors. But I do think Vivi would be able to wield an element. And... Vivi, I feel like, admires and, like, fawns over Kunai so much to the point where there has to be a little bit of distance between them. Not, like, distance as in, like, relationship-wise, but just, like, in where... Like, Kunai... Like, if she was a Kyoshi warrior, Vivi would always kind of, like, be there. But I think, like, it adds to the story if Vivi were, like... You know, she's always, like, yearning to see Kunai all the time, you know? Because they're not, like... Because Kyoshi warriors are always with each other all the time, right? But, because, like... Vivi, I feel like, can almost obsess over Kunai. And in order to enhance that obsession, she has to kind of be, like, a little bit further away from her physically. So I feel like if Vivi becomes an Earth Metal Bender... She'll kind of constantly be, like, thinking about Kunai and be like, oh my god, I hope the Kyoshi warriors visit, like... soon, you know, I hope they'll be okay. And, like, she's always thinking about her. So, I think that, like, it makes sense if, like, Vivi is an Earth Metal Bender and Kunai is a Kyoshi warrior, and they're always kind of, like, when they're together, they're, like, together, but, like, you know, they go their separate routes sometimes, and that makes Vivi miss Kunai more and kind of, like, obsess over her even more and be like, oh my god, I can't, when am I gonna see her again, you know? Oh my goodness! You sold it? Yeah, I have. I sold it to myself. Okay, Vivi, you're an Earth Metal Bender. Guys, I'm really cooking. I'm cooking so much. I'm cooking a whole meal. I made an entire restaurant. Okay. Wait. Earth plus metal. Okay. I think it has to be like here. Okay. So BB will be in Earth plus metal. Oh my god. Okay, guys. I'm pretty happy with everyone except Luca. I swear to god, guys. I'm sorry. I know we voted and everything. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Hold on. But I'm sorry. I really do think Luca's an airbender and a fart bender. I'm sorry. He's just too, like, he like fools around too much, and he would definitely do that. You know? I'm gonna do it. It just makes so much sense to me. I'm sorry. It's my stream. He would use air to troll so hard, and he would always go up into the sky and be like, Pog! Imagine him going like, you know how he always does this on Discord, where he'll be like, Pog! Imagine him saying that, but like flowing into the air, so you don't like it will be like, Pog! Don't you see that? Don't you hear it? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Luca has to be an airbender. It's the only thing that makes sense. He would kind of be like the baby in the airbender. Like, he would be like, oh, Nei-chan, you know? With like Ethyria and I, and then like Oni-chan with Ren. Oh my god, it fits too well. I'm sorry. Okay, let's review it all together. So, Inanna, waterbender. Ike and Zally, water plus healing. Water plus healing plus bloodbender, Ukie. Water plus bloodbender, Melico. Firebenders are Rosemi.
Vox and Scarla. Fire plus lightning would be Reimu and Aster. Fire combustion would be Kota. Air would be Ethyria, me, and Ren. Air plus fart bending would be Luca. Earth would be Ver. Earth plus sand would be Millie. Earth plus metal would be Vivi. Earth plus metal plus lie detector would be Fuchan. Earth plus metal plus lava would be Shu. The avatar potentially could be Albin or Doppio. Kyoshi warriors would be Aya and Kunai. Chi blocker plus Kyoshi warrior would be Maninin. Chi blocker would be Sunny. Non-bender but uses weapon would be Vanta and Claude. And can't bend would be Petra, Hex, and Wilson. It's perfect! I love it! It's so good! These are so good. Oh my god, it's so accurate. I can't. I'm pretty happy with this. Damn. No complaints here? You know what? Okay, I'm gonna even just make another category. Because I feel like... Okay, hold on. But, what's it called? Tacticians. Tacticians. Was it this color? Oh, wait, I should write, like, can't bend, but are tacticians. Okay. So, Petra and Wilson. And then we... Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, this is perfect. Started cooking so hard, my recommended feed started showing cooking videos. That's right. Max is just a guy. Yep. But actually true. Here's for your fanfic. Albin was the avatar but died. And Doppio takes his place, acting like was the avatar wearing a superhero mask. Honestly, that could be a thing too. But I don't want Albin to die. Oh my god, can you guys see it? Don't be mad at me, sicklings. You know that Hex would laugh too. Behind the scenes. Oh my god, this is perfect. I'm gonna download it. Hold on. I'm gonna download this real quick and then post it. Guys, it's perfect. This is the perfect... This is perfect, guys. I don't have any objections. Does anybody have any objections? Speak now or forever. No? Oh my god, I'm kind of impressed. Not a lot of people have that many. Okay. Can we revise your airbender status? I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm a little like... I'm not really too set on being an airbender too. Like, I feel like Fuchan's lore for me might work. Like the airbender being born into like being able to bend air but being afraid to, you know, fly and like, you know, that is the only route that I... But like, I don't think I'm air. Unless I'm, you know, with that, you know yourself the best. I feel like I could be Earth. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm like really stumped about myself. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys are saying air, so I'm just kind of going with that. Like, I get motion sickness too, so I feel like being an airbender will just kill me. Okay, I have to pee again. Sorry. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Trying to think. You know what? I did think about the air thing again while I was peeing. And I could be an airbender. You know what I would use? You know what? I think the lore that Fuchan gave me was so accurate. I would be like born as an airbender, but really, really like reject it. And I would never use airbending except for one thing, which is every time I like brew myself some hot tea, I'll like use airbending to cool it off. Like I'll use it for like everyday, you know, daily routines, and then one day I have to face the fact that I have to like accept my airbending and then start, you know, bending air, and then I'll find my inner peace. So I do kind of go along with that story. I do see the air a little bit now. The casual airbending is so real. I know, I really would do that. Like I'll probably look at Alira and Ren and be like, damn, I wish I could be like them and just like go into the sky like where I belong, and then, you know, always be in some sort of like emotional turmoil as to why I was being born like an air bender. But then I think at the end of the line I will like probably like clumsily fly a little bit. Yeah. Because I do take the plane a lot. Like I really don't. You know what? It's so funny because it's like I really don't like traveling in terms of like the transportation. But I have probably been. I'm pretty sure I go on the plane much more frequently than a lot of people around my age. You know, because my dad lives in another country. I like go back and forth like since I was like I was like 8 months old. When I was 8 months old, I was on a plane. So like I never liked flying. Never ever did. But I'm always like destined to be in the air, and I really don't like that. But I'm even a bird. I didn't even like fucking audition for the bird. I auditioned for the cat and the ghost, and I got the bird. I'm like, why do you guys want to put me in the sky all the time? I don't want to be in the sky. I want to be on the ground. But every time, like I seriously am always forced into this position. So I do think like that like lore works really well. Stop my immersion. Shut the fuck up. I hate flying. And I get nauseous. Okay guys, I'm tired. I was gonna go into Discord and like argue with people, but the council has spoken, and low-key I feel like this is so perfect that nobody can really argue with me. So I'm just gonna pretend that everyone in NIJI EN agrees with me, and that's that. Yeah, sorry. I also still have work to do offline. I'm probably gonna read the Superchats and then call it a day. I'm tired. See? I don't even want to like fight people anymore. So I can't really be fire, you know? I feel like I could have done it if I had like more energy. Last night I was doing my taxes up until like 4 AM, so I didn't really sleep too much. Oh. Yeah, I gotta finish it too. I didn't even finish them. Okay, let's do one more poll. Do you guys agree? Do you agree with this tier list? I just want to know. And then we will move here. That's me pee bending. An animation brought to you by Tuna. That was a lot of fun, guys. I had a lot of fun. I think my brain feels really fried from like cooking so much, you know? I really put a lot of thought into this tier list. Like maybe too much. Oh my god, most of you guys do agree with me. That's crazy. The 7% that don't, you guys can bring it to the QRT on Twitter. Okay? Where nobody will look at it. Yeah. Bro wrote a fanfic for everyone. Of course you cook too much. Well, At least you know that I really, really thought hard about it. That was a lot of fun. Hi, Kitty Mama! Every time I say hi to anyone, I actually raise my hand and wave. It's kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna post it on Twitter, okay? Hold on. Please tell me I downloaded it. This is the longest here. The council has spoken. NIJI EN members and their... How do I word this, guys? This is... Wait, I don't need... English! How do I word this? Okay. NIJI EN and their respective elements / positions in the Avatar world. No arguments. No arguments. Okay. Okay, we did it, guys. Gonna tag my live. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Avatar Season 3. Everybody, this is such a good tier list! My god! I'm so proud of us! We really thought a lot about this. Money Name being the Chi Blocker and Kyoshi Warrior is so accurate. It's crazy. Can't wait to see everyone's reactions. I'm not gonna lie, it would be really hard for them to argue. Like, seriously. Like, try to argue. I feel like it just fits so well. People who are arguing against this they're in denial of themselves and they're not self-aware enough. I just realized by watching the capture, but damn, those are a lot of categories. That's why you know that I really thought hard about this, okay? I see the vision. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I see the vision too. I'm gonna get some water. I almost died. Yeah, I'm okay. I think I just tripped over something. No, you know what I tripped over? I tripped over the weight. Remember the last stream or like a couple streams back, I like took out the weight, like the lifting weights, and I didn't really put it back, so now it's just on the floor. Oh my god, my allergies are coming back again. My nose is so blocked. What is this pollen? When is pollen season over? I can't. I need to eat some allergy medication. Okay. I'm so surprised that there's so many people who didn't really like argue against this tier list. I must be so... Guys, I should just do all the tier lists from now on. My arguments are about what categories you have, since fart bending is just air bending and sand bending is something all earthbenders can do. Well, that's the thing. But not all earthbenders live in an area where there's a lot of sand. So maybe they can all sand bend, but there also is like, you know, better sand benders. So people who live in those environments will obviously have more experience to bend those things a lot better, right? For example, that one episode where like Toph was in the sand for the first time, she couldn't bend it. Granted, you know, she can't, like, she relies on her feet a lot, and like, it was hard for her specifically because she couldn't really, like, I guess, quote-unquote, see with her feet. But I guess I put Millie in the earth plus sand because I feel like she would be, like, one of the best earth sand benders and be known for, like, sand bending. And then fart bending, I feel like we made that category specifically for Luca because he would just like do it the most. Like, sure, we can all fart bend, but like, I don't really see myself fart bending because that feels very uncomfortable to like consistently fart all the time again, and I don't really want to use it to like propel myself upwards and fly. I don't really see Ren doing it, maybe occasionally. I don't really see Ethyria doing it because, you know, I see Luca doing it a lot. So, what is this discussion? I'm just trying. I used to go on those Reddit forums and just like, you know, discuss about theories and stuff all the time. So like, I have like that Reddit mentality, you know, where like if you have like a concern or like you want to argue about something very like specific, I have like a counter, you know, argument, you know. So I have opinions.
Exactly. I feel so bad for Hex, but I seriously, I'm not even like putting him in not bending because I'm like, you know, poking fun at him. I seriously don't think Hex would bend anything or wield a weapon. I really, truly believe that, you know. I didn't put him there because he's Hex. I literally, truly believe that in this story, he wouldn't be able to bend. Like, you know, so I don't want him to feel bad, but that's just... we need somebody who's not a bender, you know?
But he would definitely always be there. You know, like how the Cabbage Man is kind of like a really side character, but like he's so popular that he even ends up being in the movies and like the Netflix adaptation? Like, he'll definitely be one of the popular characters, but just like still like side character like E or something. Yeah. Yeah. Cabbage Man.
I can't believe you guys think that Luca can't bend.
I just think that's the one thing that I disagreed with chat on the most. I just thought about it each time. I was just like, there's no way. He's definitely... Luca seems like the type of person who would get, like, gifted by God. But he would use it to, like, play pranks and, like, you know, be silly with it. Which is why I think airbending and firebending is, like, perfect for him. Yeah. I thought he had Sokka vibes? Well, he does, but I feel like he has Sokka vibes if he were a bender. Why would God gift him fart bending? No! God gifted him airbending, but he uses it to fart. To propel himself upwards so he can be like, Paul! Like that. Honestly, if this entire thing in my brain was written out and animated, you guys would be like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. Like 100%. I feel like you guys just don't see it because you don't see it in a story. And I do. And who's the streamer? Me. And whose Zatsudan stories are you always listening to? Exactly. Shut the fuck up, chat. You know I'm cooking and I'm making meals and you're eating it. That's right, guys. Shut up, oompies. I got this whole thing planned out. I am the one who watched the Netflix readaptation, or like adaptation, the terrible movie, and the entire series, okay? And I'm working my way into the comics, so I'm coming after you. Okay, thank you. Daddy Cho.
Why does the terrible movie matter? Because it's still unfortunately a part of this, okay?
Yeah, I'm so proud of my tier list, everybody. Stop being like Fire Lord Ozai. I'm definitely not like Fire Lord Ozai. I'm not hot enough. Okay. Anyways, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for indulging in my avatar brain rot. Hopefully I'll get over this soon, because I've been thinking about it every day. Every single day. Oh my god, this week is gonna be really busy. So, I did put out a schedule, but I'm not really sure yet, but I might have to take like one of the streams off just to have a day to kind of like rest my voice, and also I need to do some offline stuff to prepare for this weekend. But yeah, if you guys don't already know, my 3D debut is gonna be happening on Saturday, and I'm gonna be it's gonna be featuring a new original song. I hope you guys look forward to it. I'm really nervous, and at the same time on Saturday, I'm gonna be at Virtual Idol Stage Singapore. I'm excited to see a lot of you. Oh my god, that sounded kind of like British. A lot of you, Alouettes. I'm really excited to see you guys. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot happening, so I may or may not cancel one stream. So I'll try to like commit to my schedule, but if I can't find time to do or finish up the offline work, I might have to just like move one of the streams to next week. So I'm just letting you guys know in advance. Yeah. God, I'm so nervous. I have so much to do, guys. That's why I'm like, oh my god. We spent like almost 3 hours talking about this like tier list. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be done like an hour and a half, because I was like, it's just like putting people in their respective elements, and I just kind of went too deep, you know, a little bit too deep. So yeah. Otherwise, I would have like even gotten into the Discord call and be like, okay guys, if you want to argue, let's do it. But I used all of my energy and my power and my spirit to like think about all these storylines and each individual lore. And now I'm fried. I'm tired. Oh. Have you heard of the Avatar podcast? It's called Braving the Elements, and it's hosted by the voice actors and actresses of Korra and Zuko. Oh really? That's so interesting. No, I've never heard of that. I'll check it out. Okay, I'm gonna start reading super chats, and then I gotta do some offline work. So, Chiliax, thank you so much for the first super of today. Thank you. Hoitan, thanks so much for the super. Get ready to add sub-elements like metal, swamp. Oh my god, we didn't do swamp! But let me think. I don't think anybody really suits swamp. You know why I think that? It's because in the swamp you have to be very like secluded and like have no internet, and everybody here obviously has internet, so I don't really think anybody suits swamp. I think everyone here is very like, you know, connected. You know what I mean? Hex? No. Again, like I really don't think Hex would bend anything. And I'm gonna be honest, like I'm just kind of speaking for Hex, but I think if he had to choose between like living in the swamps versus just being a non-bender but living in one of the nations, I'm sure he would much prefer living in like, cause like, you know, I think if you live in the swamps, you'd have to be like pretty flexible and everything to like adjust to the swamp environment. And I just don't think like Hex would be able to like adapt himself to like the swamp environment. I don't think anybody in EN would be able to like adapt to the swamp environment. We're all like kind of privileged. Like the swamp environment, they're very away. They're like super duper away from like the world, you know? Like the only reason why they even had an episode was because like Appa just, you know, landed in a very secluded area, and that's how they found out about them. So so I do think that it's gonna be like, I feel like if anything, I could like choose one of my normie friends because they're not really on the internet all the time. Appa would be Petra? No. What the heck? Appa is Appa. Nobody can replace Appa. Appa's one of my favorite characters, I'm not gonna lie. I love Appa. Okay, let's continue super chats. Where did I leave off? Tanya, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. Pinkerton, thanks so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. Miguel, thanks so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. I wanted to watch the original Avatar with Maru, but she was judging its looks and didn't even want to try it. Can you tell her how good it is and how wrong she is? I'm gonna have to be honest. I'm gonna have to agree with Miguel on this. Like, this show is really good. Like, don't watch the movie, because that really sucked. But if you are gonna watch it, please watch the animation by Nickelodeon, because it's so good. Like, yeah, the animation's a little old, but it's really good animation. Like, if you really look at the animation, they studied, like, a lot of different types of martial arts and really conveyed it pretty well. Like, the way that they do, like, Tai Chi movement is really accurate, in my opinion. And I've seen a lot of people, everybody in my family, well, okay, not everyone, like, all of the old people in my family do Tai Chi, so I watch that shit every day. So, it's really good, especially the fights. So, please give it a try if you're interested in the story and the lore. And it's really heartwarming. It talks a lot about, like, it's a children's show, supposedly. But it talks a lot about, like, you know, a lot of things that are very relatable to life. In relation to, like, you know, the fantasy part of it, which is, like, being able to, like, bend elements. And it's really good. I really recommend it. Nicola, thanks so much for the soup. I hope you have lots of fun, my Kamioshi. I did! I love this. Oh my god, I wanted to do this for the longest time. I feel like I completed a bucket list. I'm very happy we did this stream, guys. It was so much fun. I loved it. Tato, thank you so much for the soup. And then my friend recommended this anime to me before. Oh shit. And then I forgot about it. Now I can finally start watching it because of you. Oh my god, please watch it. It's so good. 我觉得这个动漫很好看. Yay! Yeah, you should watch it. It's so good. Please watch the Avatar, guys. It's so good. Watch the anime.
The anime. Watch the anime. I repeat, watch the anime. Don't search up the movie.
Battle between Zuko and Azula is beautiful. Oh my god, that's one of my favorite battles. I feel like it's one of the battles where, like, a lot of people like. It's so good. Okay, Tiamat, thanks so much for the super. And can't stay for the stream and I had a super bad morning. Oh no. Glad to hear your voice before heading to the meeting. I love you so much. I hope your day becomes better. Good luck at work and thanks so much for dropping by. You look so traumatized by the movie. It wasn't just me, guys. Everybody was traumatized by the movie. But low-key, I want to watch it again because it's funny. Loitan, thanks again for the Akasupa. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Charlie Spur, thanks so much for the super. Okay, but who's Toph? I don't know. Who do you guys think would be most like Toph? Maybe Vivi. But I don't know. I don't think I'd be like Toph. I'm a little more like, I'm not as like strong as Toph. I'm not gonna lie.
You are blind just like her.
Toph has a vulnerable side too. I think I'm more. I think I do show more vulnerability compared to Toph. I'm like really shy and anxious, and I don't really think Toph is like nervous. You know. Sorry, Toph is too cool for anyone in NIJI EN. Maybe, yeah. Okay, Nick Vo, thanks so much for the super. I read this one earlier, so thank you. Hiro, thanks so much for the super. I read this one earlier too. Takeru Arino, thanks so much for the super. While I'm on the road going to work, I want to say good evening to my favorite female VTuber, Enna. I select air for you because you're a beautiful bird. Damn. See? Again, destined to be in the air, even though I don't want to. I'd much rather even be a non-bender than the airbender. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by before work. Thank you, Takeru. Charlie Spur, thanks so much for the super. Listen, Toph isn't just a character. She's the best character. I agree. She's one of my favorite characters. And don't you dunderheads ever forget it. Why do you sound like Toph? Ghost of Lazulite, thanks so much for the super. Michael, thank you so much for the super. Comparing the members to specific characters in the show can help you choose. Shu is like Iroh in my opinion. I disagree. I don't think Shu is like Iroh at all. Like, you know, they have like similar traits, but I don't think Shu is like... Well, obviously, he's way younger than Iroh, so that there's a lack of experience there. And... like, Iroh is chill, but he has, like... I don't know, I feel like they really did hint this many times. And I kind of hope they kind of expand on it one day. Or maybe it's expanded in the comics, I don't know. But they did say that, like, at one point, before Uncle Iroh was the Uncle Iroh that we know, he was very, like, in much emotional turmoil, apparently. Like, I feel like they even kind of hinted that, like, he went through way more than, like, Zuko. And I just think that, like, that is a big part of Uncle Iroh that we don't really get to see, but was hinted many times. And I don't really think that part, like, applies to Shu, so... yeah. Like, you can really only be that, like, experience-wise and, like... have such a big perspective after going through so much, you know? So, I feel like nobody can be like Uncle Iroh. I feel like Uncle Iroh is just... I think Uncle Iroh is just like... nobody can be him! Unless you're an old man with lots of experience. Yeah, I love him. I think he's one of my favorite characters. I don't know, there's a lot of characters that I like in the Avatar. I can't seem to kind of choose, you know? Paradoxman, thank you so much for the super. Shu is Uncle Iroh, I rest my case. Okay, you can be the streamer and then make up your own lore about that. Michael, thanks so much for the super. Ren is like the swamp bender, super chill. I know. Oh, honestly? Yeah, he does touch grass the most. But I still think he's an airbender. I think he's more of an airbender. You know? I just think he's more of an airbender. He meditates, he's such a peace. I feel like if he were a swamp bender, he wouldn't care about peace as much as long as he's in peace. But I think Ren can be a pretty big advocate for a lot of the things that he stands by. So I think that's a very air mentality. Yeah. And he does breathing streams. T-Leech, thanks so much for the super. Doppio is the Avatar. You would say that. Pinkerton, thanks so much for the flesh super. The Bomb, thanks so much for the flesh super. Nicola, thanks so much for the P-tax. Mammon, thanks so much for the Aka super. Open the chat room again. I'll just watch without chat. Have a lovely day, Alouette. I love your stream and your voice. And thank you so much. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you. The Bomb, thanks so much for the super. Imagine Albin is introduced to the world as the Avatar and he starts speaking in a Mickey Mouse voice. Well, that's why I think Albin would be the perfect Avatar. He has personality, he has that responsibility, he has those burdens that he tries to, like, you know, get through. That's so Albin. Every one of those is all Albin. So I feel like he really is the perfect Avatar. Crazy. But I hope he doesn't do the Mickey Mouse voice. Voitan, thanks so much for the super. Since Moo is here, can I say we move her to Momo? I'm be honest, if Moo was like an animal, like this animal would never shut up. So honestly, yeah, she could be Momo. Momo like never shuts up. B, thank you so much for the super. Read this one earlier. Chilvik, thanks again for the super. Read this one earlier. Oitan, thanks again for the super. I like to imagine Peto as a non-bender because she's like some sort of giant penguin bear animal everyone rides atop of, like Appa. I feel like Petra just makes so much sense being a non-bender but like a tactician, you know? She's very leader-like. And also, penguins can't fly. But she'd have to like... I'm be honest, the idea of being like riding on top of Petra as in like Petra the animal, I feel like not really Petra, you know? It'd be like, guys, there's too many of you on. Can we please go one at a time? You know, I'll be like, okay. Like, Appa is at least like very, very like he's very strong, you know? He can like carry quite a few people. Yeah. If anything, I feel like Petra would kind of fit like Momo. A little bit more. Sky Bisons are airbenders. Yeah, true.
Petra's would be one of the penguins from episode 1. You're so right. I forgot about episode 1. Oh my god, yeah! The very first episode where like Aang is like, do you want to go like, what, penguin skiing with me or something? I forgot what it's called. Oh my god, that would be Petra. That's so funny. I forgot there were penguins.
Yeah. They just like, they didn't, penguin sledding, yeah. Oh my god, Petra's like the closest person to exist in the Avatar world. Yala, thanks so much for the super. Hex's chronic just some guy disease follows him even in the Avatar verse. I'm so sorry, Sicklings. Like, I hope you guys, seriously, like, most of you guys agree with me. I just really feel like Hex is not a bender. I sincerely think that. And I don't think he's a weapon user either. I think he's just kind of like a really popular side character E, you know? I seriously didn't even, like, think about putting him there because it'd be funny to see him mauled. I literally just think that he is not a bender. Which I don't really know if that's even more sad or not, but honestly, not being a bender is fine. You just be like a normal person, and that's great.
I wonder what Hex thinks. Me too. And the next day he's just like, guys, I'm just gonna graduate, bye.
Okay, Nicola, thanks so much for the P-tax again. Obsessed Dreamer, thank you so much for the super. As an airbender, you can travel on air and customize the flow so you don't get motion sickness. Yeah, but you forget I also just don't like to fly. So unless I'm like a foot off the ground. Also, I don't usually have to go like super fast speed, and I feel like that's also an airbender trait. So, yeah. Airbending would just make me so miserable. The Bomb, thank you so much for the super. You cooked with this one. Over 90% agree with your list. And I'm glad you chose not to make yourself the avatar and be super tuny. I mean, everybody was kind of giving me like all elements, so I was like, oh my god, maybe I am the avatar. And then I was like, I'm gonna be honest, if I were the avatar, I wouldn't do anything for this stupid goddamn world. This world can just explode. So good luck, guys. Daffy Mingo, thank you so much for the super. It's already 2 AM here, so good night, everyone. Good night. Thanks for dropping by. Mia, thanks so much for the super. Grad school has been kicking my ass, but watching your stream has been a nice break from all the mental breakdowns. Oh no. Thank you for being my Oshi, Enna. Try not to, like, bring imbalance to your mind. As much as it is important to study, you also need to have time to rest and take care of yourself because otherwise you're not gonna like be able to have the energy to do what you need to do. So please take care of yourselves and don't forget to sleep and eat because it's really important. And I need to follow that advice too, so. Okay. Okay. Doomy, thanks so much for the super. Hi, and I hope this is not too out of the blue. Seeing that NIJI open auditions, is there any advice for people who want to submit? I feel like I always get asked this question every time we open, like, the forms. My biggest advice is, let me think. Make sure you really want to do this. Because if you really want to do something and you're really passionate about it, like streaming, like don't take up streaming as like your job because you want to, for example, make a lot of money or like get famous. Or, like, you need to be passionate and committed. Like, you need to like something about it. Like, if you really like video games, if you really like talking to people, if you really like being creative, if you really, really like, you know, talking to people around the world, just like meeting new people and like giving yourself new experience and opportunities, then yeah, I feel like you already kind of have like the requirements to do that. But don't go into this sort of field thinking that it's gonna be easy, because it's not. It's difficult in different ways. Don't think that there's never gonna be like any trouble, because there will be 100%, just like any other job and any other opportunity. So like, you know, make sure you really want to commit to this, that you really want to do this, and like, just be confident about that, you know? I feel like it'll show. Cause like, you know what? I did say like I really loved Minecraft and everything like that, but you know, it does come from a place where it's like, oh, I do definitely want to like, you know, get to know people, even if I have to play a game that I don't really want to play, and maybe I'll like it after a while. And besides that, like, the most thing that I was advertising was that I really like to, like, you know, I do like to get to know people, and I want to, like, show what I can do creatively, like, music-wise and everything like that. So, as long as you're confident that you're, like, this is what you want to do, and you're committed to it on a consistent basis, I think you don't have to worry about too much and overthink about anything else. I think you just have to kind of, like, express that and convey that the best you can. And I'm sure, like, you'll be able to tell. Because I feel like if you're not fully committed, or if you want something that... You want something and because you think it's easy, then it's not gonna work out. So, yeah. Minecraft Mondays, guys. Only when I'm being held hostage. Remember, my Morse code. Okay. 20... I'm trying to find my donations. Hold on. My Google Chrome. Okay. Tina Ting, thank you so much for the super. Hi, En. I've got questions for Saturday's meet and greet. Oh my god, am I gonna see you? Can we ask you to change costume during the 1v1 meet and greet? And can I draw you particular asset for photo taking if they have the session? Feeling a bit sick, so I'm gonna rest now. I'm gonna check the VOD afterwards. Oh man, okay. I think usually during meet and greets we do stick to one outfit, because it does take, like, it does kind of like move. Like, they already kind of set up like a specific space for us. So when we change outfits, it kind of like moves the entire model. So I don't think they're gonna allow us to change outfits, because that's just too much of a hassle. And that's just gonna take up your time as well. I do think that if you draw an asset, I can definitely take that out really quickly. So I think that should be fine. I've used assets before. So I think the asset thing is definitely okay. But I think the changing the outfit thing is gonna kind of like change the format that they put me in, and they're probably not gonna want me to do that, so I'm leaning more towards being okay with the asset coming from the staff. So there's your answer. I hope that helps. Chi HD, thank you so much for the super. Thanks for the amusing stream, Enna. Have you considered getting an accountant to help you with taxes? Is it too expensive? I pay an accountant 150 USD to do mine. I do have an accountant, but I still have to like write down a bunch of things like to write off and stuff. And then I also have to like look over like, you know, a lot of other things. My accountant asks for a lot of stuff. So basically, I kind of like didn't do them until yesterday, so I have to like do everything all at once. You know, the way that you're supposed to kind of do taxes is like throughout the year, you're kind of supposed to just write down everything that you can like write off. So like, for example, if, you know, I use something for streaming, then yeah, I could technically write it off, but I don't. I do it at the end of the year. Or like, I do it right like the week before it's due. So, that's why. So it's definitely my fault, and that's what I've always done, you know? So, what? It takes so much effort to do it every month. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna look through the entire thing and then just write off anything. But the problem is, sometimes I'm like, what did I buy back in January of 2023? Yeah. You know. Takes more effort to do it in the end. Yeah, but like, that's just my style. I'm cramming. I'm procrastinating. I hate doing taxes. I remember where I didn't have to do any taxes. It was awesome. You know? If you want to itemize deductions, you gotta be disciplined about noting those down. And that's what I'm doing. At the end, right before, a week before it's due. I kinda you know what? You know what I didn't predict? I didn't predict that the taxes were due around the same time as my 3D debut. I didn't know that like even 2 months ago. You know? So it's not really my fault that like everything lands on the same day. So if you told me that it was gonna land on the same week, I would be like, oh shit, just start now. But you know, not my fault everything's due on April 30th or the end of April. Why April? Why not like May or June? Exactly. Whatever. I'll make it. Didn't you do your taxes like last year as well? Yeah. I did. Last minute. Okay, last year I think I did it at least like a month in advance. This year I was just really busy with everything and I just came home from like traveling and I just wanted to stream and I didn't want to do anything else and I was so focused on like, you know, the sponsors and like the 3D stuff. But then I was like, and then my accountant was like, hi, this is due in like a week. And I was like, fuck you, you just want my money and you're just gonna like calculate a bunch of things and then I have to pay like $500 and fuck you, but okay, I will do it. So, yeah. Taxes suck, guys, but you gotta do them. As long as they get it done, it doesn't matter too much. That's right. As long as I submit it, then they gotta do it. So, there we go. Being adult sucks. I know. I hate taxes. It's just so much numbers and I don't even know what the fuck they're using it for. I look at the roads of Canada and I'm like, this is still not fixed. Like, hello? Are you gonna use my taxes to fix this? Because like every time I'm in a fucking car, these Uber rides are always bumping and then there's always like a bump in the road and then I get nauseous and I'm just like, damn, you know what? My taxes could have fixed this, but for some reason it didn't. So right? Fuck. Also, what the fuck? Why are we hiring all these bus drivers that are never on time? Like, hello? These motherfuckers get like pensions and they can never go on time or they come like way earlier and then they leave. What the fuck? Give me back my taxes, guys. I am so tired. I have so much to complain about, you know? God damn it. I can't get nausea on the bus and not be on the bus on the right time. That is so unfair. Let me complain as a citizen. If you live in a forest, you wouldn't pay taxes? Well, I feel like if you live in a forest, like, I don't think you have to do taxes, because, like, you know, it's not really like a developed environment. How often are the buses in Canada?
I just know that every time I need to take a bus, it's always late. Or, honestly, I'd rather them be late, because then at least I'm like waiting for something. The worst ones are when they're early and they leave early. That's crazy to me. Like, if you're early, I would think, like, obviously not all bus drivers do this, but I have like bumped into way too many where they come earlier than the time that it like is timestamped, and then like a minute before the time that they're supposed to arrive, they leave. And I'm just like, so then you have to wait for the next bus, which will come in like 15 to 20 to sometimes like even 30 minutes. It's crazy. And if you have to like kind of like wait for a bus in like the middle of winter, which is like minus something degrees, it's so bad. Like seriously, my phone has died so many times waiting for these buses, and like, you know, your phone will die if it's too cold outside, you know? And it's really like scary. And if it's like nighttime, it's even scarier. So now you don't have a phone, you're waiting for a bus in like minus 20 degrees weather. Like, yeah, that's right, let me complain about my taxes, bitches. The fuck? So tired. I'm so tired. So I can't even call an Uber because my phone doesn't work. One time I even tried to like you know, warm up my phone so that I could like reopen it, and it worked. But my goodness, I'm like, what is this like survival lesson? Crazy. It's crazy. One time I had this bus driver come at like, it was supposed to come at like 12, and guess what? It came at like 12:45 at night after my old job night shift, or not night shift, or evening shift. So like it was the last bus, and I like made it, but it never came, and so I thought the bus actually wouldn't come. And again, like my phone died because it was so cold. I tried to ask a couple of people if they had like portable chargers, and no one had one. The station was actually closed, so I couldn't go inside, like the doors were all locked, so I couldn't even charge my phone. And I was just like, what the fuck? How am I gonna get home? I'm gonna walk home? It's like 50 minutes by walk. Couldn't call an Uber. Taxis don't exist anymore because of Uber. So now I'm just like, should I just like sleep in the bus station? It was terrible. Thankfully, well, while I was trying to like find out what I could do, the bus did end up coming, but like way later, and I was like, oh my god, thank goodness it came. Like I literally thought I couldn't go home and I was gonna be like freezing to death that night. It was so scary. It's terrible. It's terrible. How late? Like 45 minutes late or something, which is pretty late, especially if it's the last bus. It was so scary. And like my fingers were like so cold. I felt like I might have gotten like even a bit of frostbite, because like the tips of my fingers start to get kind of numb. And you know, of course I put my hands in my pockets, but it would just be so, it was so windy that night. It was terrible. I was legit like, I actually like wanted to ask people around me if I could borrow a phone and like call my aunt. But my aunt didn't pick up, you know, because she probably was sleeping, and she like sleeps pretty early. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a lot of my friends' phone numbers memorized. So because my phone didn't work, I couldn't remember the phone number. I only remember like Babu's, but Babu doesn't have like a car or anything, you know. But you know what? That was like my last resort. I was like, okay, if I really can't find a solution, I might just call Babu to help me like call an Uber or something. So there was that. So that was kind of like my last resort, but I was trying to like think if there's another thing, but like the bus ended up coming, but it was so like, I was so annoyed. It's terrible. The weather seems to be a nuisance. It can be a nuisance. Like it's not, like if you're used to it, it's not as bad, but sometimes it really is just like the timing of everything just really sucks. So if you're kind of caught at night in winter, and you know, you can't really find transportation to go home because of your work or whatever, like it is quite a nuisance. Okay, Raven Yang, thanks so much for the soup. Or don't know, definitely rewatch the animation. This stream
recalled me about the good memories. I wonder which NIJI EN member you would assign into the Fire Lord and the King of Omashu. Fire Lord obviously would be like Milord because, you know, he's a lord. King of Omashu? King of Omashu. I feel like Millie could be king. Kinda like wacky, but also like leader-like, creative. Millie could definitely be king. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm just gonna thank the gifted memberships. Then I'm gonna eat some lunch and do some offline work. Fairway, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Mammon, thanks so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Hajime Tsuki, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this new? Do we have like thumbs up for like the super chats? I'm just looking at it now. That's a lot. D-Town Kills, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Oh my god, why do we have thumbs up? Why do we have the thumbs up for everything? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the thumbs up for like this sort of thing is like kind of not necessary, you know? Like, why do we gotta thumbs up everything? We already thumbs up the stream, we have the thumbs up for the comments. We don't always need an opinion. That's so funny. It's not that I don't like it, I just think it's unnecessary, you know? I wonder why they implemented it. Like, what's their strategy, I guess? Too many thumbs. I mean, maybe it's like to encourage like people to like positivity or something. I don't know. Something else to interact with? I feel like the more you try to make these sort of things, like I get the interaction part, but I feel like the best way to interact is just talking to each other and having a conversation. You know? Like, if I said like, oh my god, what do you guys think about horses? Like, and then you guys thumbs that up, like that could mean anything. But if you reply back and be like, I like horses, but I don't like fucking them. Like, then I would be like, oh, that would be a conversation. Like, oh, me too. I don't like fucking horses either. We have so much in common. You know, I feel like that's an interaction. Not this again. I love traumatizing you guys with the horse thing. I think it's so fucking funny. Is that a conversation you want to have, though? And yes, I do. I think it's the funniest shit ever. Why does it always turn out this way? Because it's funny. I just love seeing the chat just collectively all agree that they hate this conversation topic. It's my favorite thing to do. Thumbs down. That's right, guys. What are you gonna do? They don't have a thumbs down option. You can only thumbs up. That's right. It's trauma. Well, at least you'll build some character. So funny. Okay guys, I'm so fried. My brain has overcooked from all the lore writing and the energy that I've put into this entire stream concept. My brain has completely melted and finished rotting from the avatar until I opened the comics. And I'm gonna go eat some lunch do some offline work. Tomorrow, I'm going to play Hitman. Hopefully, let's see how much work I get done. So we'll do Hitman tomorrow. So it's gonna be 10 a.m. EST, 7 a.m. PST, and 11 p.m. JST. So I'll see you guys around the same time as today. Oh, Miguel, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I don't know why, but my Google Chrome is lagging. Like, the chat is like so... Let me close some things. Does this help? No, it doesn't. I feel like it's just the chat. Okay, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day and night. And eat and sleep if you haven't already. Thanks so much for doing the stream with me, guys. It was so much fun. I had a lovely time, like, overcooking everything. So, yeah, thank you for doing this with me. It was so much fun, which I've said already. My brain is gone, as you can tell. Okay, guys. Otsuena! Bye! I think I need to take a nap.